Us on the track. You on the track. Beats on the track. You 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 on the track.
Let's get to it.
Yo, she filling your head with he said, she said.
It's popping.
It's Tuesday.
What's good?
It's Tuesday.
What's good?
It's a new day.
Word up. What it look
He
like?
said, she said. Love and abundance is in the building.
Talk about it.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Come on in, join us.
What up, though?
Just kicking it. Just kicking it. Come on.
Can y'all hear me? How
y'all doing?
Sound? Mic sound nice.
How we sound? My mic sound
one,
nice.
Check,
Check one.
Yeah, I mean,
My mic sound nice. Check two.
it's popping.
What's good, y'all?
What it look like?
Welcome. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. Hope all is well. Y'all staying warm.
It's Tuesday. It's
Mhm.
Tuesday. Let's go.
Nice
Let's
holiday.
go.
Did y'all have a nice holiday?
Word.
Goodness gracious.
Word. What up, cuteness?
How you doing?
What it look like?
Looking like
Don't
we
play
made
with me.
it.
Don't play with me. Yeah,
we
here.
made it back.
We here,
Word.
man. We still here.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky and Lucy.
I know how it happens. Family be ripping heads off
Word.
for the holidays, but
Holidays is crazy.
all went well
Holidays is crazy.
in the Harris
Y'all know
household.
them dinner tables,
Mhm.
them holiday dinner
Shit got
tables.
turned up a little bit.
Them joints be
Goodness
shaking
gracious.
and rattling.
But most had a good time. Most had a good
Yes,
time.
indeed.
We've heard.
Yes,
We've heard.
indeed.
So shout out to everybody who
Word.
enjoyed family time
Mhm.
and gluttonous amounts of food and
Yeah.
desserts and stuff.
Yes,
you know.
indeed. Shout out to Vaughn
Yum,
Eric on
yum.
the track, on the come in.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody
Appreciate
pulling
you.
up and pulling in. We just having a nice, easy Tuesday today.
Yeah. Get y'all a little glass of
Nothing
wine or
too
shot. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
You know, roll up
Just
one.
gonna have some fun.
Just kick back, relax.
Indeed. Let's
You know.
go ahead and exchange the pleasantries.
Mhm.
Lady Navoa, moderation
love.
gang. In the building.
Welcome.
She filling your head with he said, she said.
Hope all is well.
Yeah, she said, hey. Okay, I'm first. Make sure y'all hit the like button as we enter to the live chat.
Yes.
And just chill
First
and
one
enjoy.
in gets a prize.
That's right. Let's go. Lady Navoa, first one, drop a bomb for the lady in the building.
I'm just be cute.
Dr. Nakumbe is in the building. He said,
Hey,
shout
Doc.
out to the SEDS family.
Hey,
Peace, Doc. What up, man? Hope you're doing well. Sis, what's good?
Red Lipstick Vibes is in the building. The vibe is always positive. Little petty.
B9, B to
Hey,
the
brother.
nizzle.
Hope all is well,
He
man.
said the
Hope
champ
all is
is
well.
here.
You are
Let's get
missed.
to it.
You are
We miss you, bro.
Let us know you want to click that
Word
button.
up,
We'll
man.
send you the
Word
link.
up, man.
Okay?
Let us know you want to come through. We got some
Just
funny
say.
videos tonight. We just gonna chill out, have a little bit of fun, and kick it. So
The
doors always open. And yeah, hey, how are you?
Love. Welcome. She said, I'm peeking in. I'm peeking in.
She said, I'm here.
Might be tipping my toe in and out.
Sarah in the building.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Welcome.
Hope you're doing well.
Tuesday.
Yes, indeed. Hope you had a good one. She said, happy Tuesday. She said, love and abundance group, family. Hope y'all doing well.
Yes.
Bronze Flat Power God in the building. Peace, family. Peace to the
Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up.
Straight up.
Popping in. Always supporting.
Bon Eric on the check-in.
Mr. Welcome. Appreciate you.
He said,
Notorious.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Notorious Ruthless Media. A to the R in the building. It's popping. New York City's finest right there. Brother
Sit
Vaughn
back,
in the
look like I'm
building.
ready to jump in the screen. Y'all.
Hope y'all doing well, man. Hope y'all had a good week. It's just starting, but it's been a fruitful past week and weekend.
Yeah.
Very eventful, very entertaining in the internet world.
Oh, man.
And around the house as well. Holiday times always brings, that certain exuberance around the house.
A little silliness too. Yeah.
Madison's motivated. She's motivated, making her money, checking her list, checking it twice.
Shout out to you, baby girl.
She's
not on it.
Playing.
Like I get this ran you about $1, for me to do this. Okay. Like you overcharging.
She is making
What's going on over here.
But you guys are seeing the thumbnail. If you didn't, here you go, Mrs. Harris.
Come on in. Just kick it. Just kick it.
Just kick it.
Just kick it.
I gotta do some internet purging.
Purge.
you
It's
know, clean
gracious.
out some of this stuff I got in
Yes,
here.
it
Some
was
of
a
these
lot.
videos
It's a lot.
that I got in here because
To consume.
it's been a week.
Mhm.
And I got
So
a couple
much
of
to see.
interesting questions
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go along with it to spark a nice conversation.
Right.
But how are you, Mrs. Harris? All is well?
All is well. All is well. You know, to watch the little 9-year-old put together her own presentation and like,
Yes.
you know, PowerPoint slides and stuff
She was
today
proud.
was
She was
pretty you know, rewarding, I'd have to say. Proud moment to
Indeed.
see.
Indeed.
You know.
Shout out to Madison.
So
It was. She brought it to
Can
me like, yo,
appreciate it.
daddy, look at my presentation. You want to see it? I said, yes, I do. Want a presentation? Yes. I want to see it.
yeah.
It was about the solar system, and it was good.
Yeah.
Very
She put it together.
informative.
Yeah. She did a pretty good job. Might share it on the homeschool page for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good job for you,
private.
Miss Teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. It's rewarding.
To see the progress.
Not all homeschool kids are dumb.
Right. Yeah, I saw that comment this
See
week.
that in some
Homeschool
chats.
kids are dumb. Like,
Yeah, they pretty damn
holy
smart.
smoke.
You know, the rhetoric, because I've seen, you know, come across, and I deal with the head of the homeschool people when they come in contact,
Right.
you know, they contact us. Yeah. So I hear some stories. No, I'm sure she's not supposed to tell me, but I definitely hear some stories.
Okay.
Yeah. So all parents are not doing, you know, giving the children the knowledge that they need. They're just kind of home winging it to some degree. But you know, it's always something they can learn every day.
Absolutely. What's your homeschool page?
I'll put the link in the chat. It is Baltimore City County Homeschool Unite, but I'll put it in the chat for you. Okay, gotcha.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job on that too. I see, you know, the different strategies and suggestions that come past my feed in the morning and the different pointers that you show. And I think the latest was the ID card that you guys been working on. So, you know, always giving the parents information on how to still have a normal school curriculum and try to, you know, acclimate them to homeschool and incorporate the same things that in school learning
kind of provides
gives them.
Absolutely. Report card, all that, certificates and everything. You know, that kind of stuff you can actually get from the dollar store.
Or Michael's or any type of
the ID came
like
about because we were, you know, I was going through old stuff. Like we keep everything, you know, old IDs. We probably got our first freaking driver's licenses and stuff.
Indeed.
So for her to see the kids, our elder children, ID cards from New York, you know, they all had this program, you know, even in Virginia, they had the program where, you know, their child is in this thing just in case they get lost, you know, and it comes with the ID with all your information and everything.
Schematics of the child.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we can put that together. We got Canva. We got all kind of programs to put one of those together for you. So, you know, she got one.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. And
feel
I
a little
believe
proud.
you put up an example as well of the in homeschool ID card.
Yeah.
But just something to keep your kids safe. Have, you know, something that signifies their age, their height, their weight, just in case, you know, the unnecessary or
and
the
if they
unthinkable
understand
happens.
it's a protocol. You know, it's a protocol when you get lost. You know, you have to abide by that. And what's safe. And that's one thing I noticed about Maryland here. They have like these footprints, these big, giant footprints. And if the children get lost and they follow those footprints, it'll lead them somewhere safe, whether it's a school, a police station, fire station. So it's like, why are these big old footprints just all around the ground? But they actually lead
it's kind of like the
children somewhere. So if you're coming up in this city, definitely teach your children about that. Those footprints on the painted on the ground, they actually lead them somewhere safe. So shout out to Baltimore City for having that.
Word up. I mean, it's similar to the blue light systems that we have in college, right, on our campuses.
Yeah, we see that now.
Places of institutions of higher learning where, you know, it gives us direction on where safety could be. So absolutely, man. Shout out to you again, just for the information that you provide to her and try to make at home school as close to in school as possible. So, you know, shout out to you for always.
It was a moment in the car. We was leaving the library and I'm just talking to her about safety and telling her that, you know, the side library is one of, you know, homeless people most safe places.
Okay.
You know, if there was ever a time in life, I'm praying that doesn't happen, but if there was ever a time in life where you were out on the street, this is a place Monday through Saturday that you can spend time all day, use their washrooms, be respectful, learn something, you might meet somebody too.
Absolutely.
So I'm just saying, a lot of resources. So shit.
This is great.
You just never know.
Shout out to Inya. She said I homeschool as well. Shout out to you. Drop a bomb for you.
Yeah.
For homeschooling. You are appreciated.
Yes, it's not an easy job.
Shout out to my brother Hink on the check-in. What's good, family?
Brother Hink is in the building.
Hope you're doing well, man. Shout out to you and everything that you do for this space and the information that you provide. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, Hink.
That's right.
And it's a part of my, yearly checkup, but something that I hold near and dear and steadfast on. So, dentist appointment and doctor's appointment coming up with the full works, man. Yes. So I'll keep y'all informed, man. But shout out to Hank for telling us to protect ourselves always. At all times. Yep. And for y'all brothers to stay on top of your health, man. Get those panels checked, get your health checked, and stay on top of it. We're going to talk about it today. I seen something, man. Kenya on the check-in. Hey, sis. Hope you're doing well. Sean on the check-in.
Welcome, brother.
Shout out to Critically Drinking. Shout out to Let's Talk the Better Black Life. Whole crew pulling up and pulling in. Ricky on the check-in.
Hey,
my
Ricky
brother
in the building.
Uncle Rick in the building. What's good, God? Peace to the God. Thank you for the stream earlier, man. That was great information sharing, man, about your family. I appreciate it because I was, in similar situations. And to hear another brother articulate it as well as you and to piece it together the way you do is helpful, man. So shout out to you. Much
appreciated. Yep.
So Mrs. Harris, you seen my title card. We just gonna kick it today. I got a few videos that I want to play, and I'm gonna share some screens from our He Said, She Said, Love and Abundance group page.
Okay.
Because there was a couple of interesting things going on there. But tonight is going to be about public service announcements, for the most part.
Okay.
And we're going to, start like we did last week. We started with a nice Thanksgiving public service announcement from our brother Plies. Shout out to Plies. But this week, it comes from the one and the only Umar Johnson.
Okay.
But I'm talking to all black women. Stop making love to coons. Stop giving your womb to coons. I'm going to say it again. Stop giving your womb to the coons, because when you give your womb to the coons, you have a coon womb. And when you have a coon womb, black woman, you can only give birth to baby coons. So stop giving your womb to the coons. I mean it, sisters. If y'all stop making love to brothers who ain't building for the community, if y'all stop making love to brothers who ain't working for the community, if y'all stop giving out your French vanilla cookies and your banana cookies and your lemon cookies and your butter pecan cookies and your butter almond cookies and your caramel cookies and your sweet brown sugar cookies and your chocolate fudge cookies. If you stop giving out your cookies to the brothers before they do the work, sisters, we can get some work done. So black women, please stop making love to brothers who ain't building. Dr. Umar, you need 9 wives. The reason she said Dr. Umar needs 9 wives, because I should be able to make love to 9 women with the kind of work that I'm doing, but I only want 2 queens. But let's get back to the focus here. Women, stop giving your womb to the coons. I mean it, black woman. Stop making love to brothers who ain't building for the community.
I agree with the first part. I don't know. Listen.
Wait, they tell him that, brother, you deserve 9 queens. Wait a minute.
Umar,
I just want 2 now.
How many queens he need?
I love the way
I'm focusing on the first.
He squeezed that in there.
He did.
I love it though. That was funny as shit. But I'm just saying, self promoting.
Cookies.
Don't right though. Stop giving them damn cookies out. They all warm and fresh.
Damn.
Come on, man.
God damn. Warm cookies.
Be a little selective in who you want to taste your cookie. Especially the good cookies.
Some brown cinnamon cookies.
Snickerdoodles.
Some snickerdoodles, baby.
Ooh, child. Ooh. Soft and
Jesus Christ.
I like Cookies
I was
too
starting
much.
early. That was the public service announcement. Like I said, I got a few for tonight. It's a few public service announcements. This dude is hilarious to me. Me too, man. Cookies. Dr. Seuss minute. We're gonna have a Dr. Seuss minute. That is correct. Shots fired. Dr. Seuss minute.
Receive shots fired. Request squad 946.
7415. Any responding South Cardia? Shots fired. Utilize caution.
But they gave their womb to a man who stole donations from single mothers. Here we go. Here we go.
Hoocha. Remind you, he already have 2 baby mamas.
Oh, damn. We counting this baby.
Damn.
He said he just wants 2.
So he the cookie monster. Nigga over here, the cookie monster, and telling y'all not to be cookie monster.
Holy smokes.
Oh, damn.
I'm not doing this tonight with y'all.
Nigga, open the school. I don't know of any school that take 15 years to open. Fire your goddamn. Fired. Damn shit. 15 years. Them kids is grown.
Y'all.
Them kids is grown now. They was looking forward to that school like, damn, nigga, I done aged out now. What you got?
Be nice. I like cookies.
Shit.
Be likes cookies. Sis.
To be the spokesperson for Chips Ahoy, Lord.
Jesus Christ.
Goodness gracious. School got every grade.
The Cookie Monster.
Glad you made it home. Cold out there. 15 years of cooking. Damn, sound like.
Jesus Christ. Hotel hustlers. Damn. Y'all about to. All right. Okay. So, happy holidays, everybody. Hope y'all ready.
Yes.
For the big one now, the kids are going to get excited for this one. They ready. They want they just do.
Some parents get excited. They actually go into debt.
Damn.
That's how much they enjoy it. Let me get an extra credit card.
We were talking about the entitlement, and how funny T.I.'s son rears his head out of the dirt. Little King Saint Patrick. Damn.
Little spunky red one.
Damn, Jesus Christ.
Receive shots fired. Request squad 946. Receive shots fired.
I love the babies, man. When you watch them grow up, I tell you, they're little people. They are little adults. They are going to grow up right before your eyes very quickly. Yeah. Tell us what you saw.
Entitlement. Just bringing it full circle, Christmas is coming, and we were saying we got Halloween where the parents were acting a fool, the kids were acting a fool. Then we're going to feed these people with all types of tryptophan and turkey and all of the fixings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now here comes Christmas, where who knows what you did all year for the 364 days, but on this one day you gonna think you deserve and want
talk about
and
deserve.
Need and a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah. It's always been a compilation of deserve, right? As far as our kids were concerned, this old tradition, illusion of Santa Claus. All that, it was never a thing for us, right? Shit. So it was always about deserve and the gratitude for what you already have and rewarding the good behavior, the consciousness, and us watching them grow in that. Right. It was always a conscious thing with us. It's very easy to be bad. Like it's very easy to be nonchalant, lazy, and don't care about nothing, washing your ass, brushing your teeth, any of that stuff.
Damn.
It's real, man. Shit. So it takes effort to be conscious and move positively, in an optimistic manner and upward growth. Like you said, you accept these gifts, this birthday, this new year.
It's an agreement.
It's an agreement to grow up just a little bit more. We expect a little bit more consciousness
Sure.
of self. Yeah, so it's a reward of deserve.
So again, you know, just for me, like I said, we getting ready to start to shower these people with gifts. And again, you know, little man rears his head and he feels entitled to be able to portray and change reality, that he grew up rough. He grew up hard. He had this life, but that's not you, sir. And the entitlement, again, is it cultivated from the Christmases, from the Halloweens? We seen this little boy grow up, 5, 6, 7, get everything he want on Christmas. And when you turn 19, this is the reality that you change it to. This is why us men have a problem with people that are able to just change reality whenever they want. Because now the kids are going to do it to us. Look at Benzino's daughter.
Yeah.
We give you 18 years. You don't break no bones. You don't get put out in the street. You ain't got to worry about where your next meal come from. But when you get 19, you're going to change reality and say, I grew up with roaches.
We was out here starving.
And we was growing up I was in apartments. Okay, maybe you was.
Yeah. I mean, who were in possession of you?
Talk about that
shit.
I'm standing on business.
The manufacturer.
Little St. Patrick.
And yeah, we did watch them, T.I.'s family. Absolutely. I used to love watching their show and such, you know, but they do have their own perspective of it. We got to see a lot, you know, we're absolutely privileged. Of course, they didn't live a life like T.I. and, you know, Tiny growing up, you know, hood stuff. Like they have no clue, but we can't I won't personally negate that the child has definitely had a different upbringing. Not that he had the things and the stuff, but grandma raised him. You know, in his mind, grandma did most of the rearing for me because, you know, the show was a show and it painted a picture and he was a little boy, right?
Okay.
So in his mind, grandma did most of the rearing. Y'all was my parents. Yeah, y'all provided the life for grandma to be able to do that.
Wow.
Financially, but
that's a perception.
They got gripes, man. That's why I tell you, regardless of what you do, what did I say? I don't care how good of a life we think we gave them better than what we had, what we saw. They're gonna find some wrong. They're gonna find some gripe. They're gonna find something. His shit, he gets to just stomp around like a kid having a tantrum.
This is the Super Bowl of holidays. You ain't lying, Lost in Translation. Shout out to Lost in Translation podcast in the building. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Mm-hmm. And on top of being raised by all them damn women, grandma, great grandma, his mama, Lord have mercy. Every time daddy spoke up, he had to damn near. Yeah, it was unique.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, man, stand on y'all square. Be a father, man. Shit. Y'all voices sound different. The way it comes off, it's different. It ain't gonna be sugar-coated. And they care about your damn feelings all the goddamn time. That shit is amazing. It's different. Okay?
You heard what she said?
She filling your head with he said, she said.
Ricky chimed in. He says, wow, working all year to be broke. It's the 12th month coming. Finish strong.
You know, you just keep going and keep going.
Finish
strong,
niggas.
Temu is going to put some Santa out of business.
Talk about it.
They're going to put Amazon out of business.
Temu going to put Santa ass out of business. They be going bananas with that shit.
Goodness gracious.
Peace, Brother Vaughn. Hope you're doing well. He's exchanging the pleasantries out there. It's real easy to get your bills paid. My kids were salty. I canceled Christmas. Literally.
One of my brothers had to do that. Yeah. One of my brothers absolutely canceled Christmas on his kids one year. Yeah. It's probably 12 and 9. Something I don't know, but I remember that.
When I was at grandma's house, nigga, you got dropped off in a Bentley.
You know?
To grandma's mansion. And
to be able to do whatever you want.
But you know, I wouldn't say the missus is far off, only because I have friends that have a certain perception, and I speak to their siblings, and their siblings like, yo, I don't know what he be talking about.
Right.
Like, and I'm super confused because I'm, you know what I mean? I'm stuck in the middle of both worlds because I'm meeting both brothers and I'm getting one perception of how he grew up. And then I hear the brother go, yo, man, that nigga ain't grow up like that. Or if he did, it was in another world away from me and we grew up in the same house.
and that's unique because I've definitely come across families like that. You can have 4 siblings come from the same house. Do you hear me? Go through all of the same things, but it affected all of them differently.
I mean, but that's different than changing reality, though.
It's perspective. In his perspective, you know.
I like what Ricky said. Ricky said when you add
know
up all the sums of all the totals of each part, somebody lying.
That's why you gotta be good at being able to read between the lines and reading people and you know just the stories being told, you know, because the context is gonna be there. You gotta pull that shit. Shit sounds stupid as hell.
Sarah said 100, son. 100. 100. Go ahead, Sarah. Tell him. Sis chimed in.
Crazy.
Says, child, somebody lying. Perception, man. Again, is little King St. Patrick, is he lying, y'all? We seen him grow up. He did not grow up rough. He didn't. In that entitlement, that disrespect.
Is it rough to be T.I. and Tiny's kid and got to go to public school? Be as high yellow and blonde headed as he is, have to deal with the bullying. And I'm just saying,
this shit. Y'all heard what she said?
It was hard.
Got to do with
it was hard because I'm light skinned. Okay, they pick on me because I'm light skinned and I'm short. And I got pink lips, and they say stuff. They say I look like the scarecrow. Poor thing, child. Whew.
International Quiet Storm is in the building. Moderation Gang is on deck. Hope you're doing well, sir.
Goddamn coddled ass cheering. People definitely be retconning their childhood and doing what if episodes in their head.
Damn, changing the whole shit.
Yeah.
Changing all the characters.
But what if y'all wasn't even there? Y'all wasn't even there.
I told my brother, dude, I know you, nigga. We lived in the same house. We ain't never been without. What you mean? Wanna be victim? God damn, sis said we grew up in the same house, nigga. You nigga.
Really him. You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Sis said call CSI. we grew up rough.
I mean, even if you did grow up like that and you didn't have food and we didn't have those things and didn't have Christmases and things, still not okay. It's still not a fucking excuse to be a goddamn victim.
Shit.
I ain't know Christmas till I was like 8.
Damn.
Really? 7, maybe 6, if that. Yeah. I only remember because I had chicken pox one Christmas. I don't remember going to do toys and that. I remember putting that pink lotion on.
Calamine lotion?
Yeah. 5
Merry
words.
Christmas.
But I don't remember getting up
Jingle
and going
bells,
in the kitchen
nigga?
and going to open up gifts.
Shit.
Y'all lucky out there. I'm telling you.
Sis laughing. She said, y'all crazy.
Lucky.
Jingle bells, Lord.
Blessed.
She had chicken pox.
For the folks, you know, be having the tree full and the gifts be way out. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. When you come up as a kid and you didn't have that, it's a beautiful thing. It's a blessing.
So
humble yourself.
Again, you know, it is, but does it create a certain entitlement amongst us as people? You know, it's going to lead me to a bigger question. You know, have we become those entitled children of the Most High, of our Father, quote unquote? That, you know, we run around questioning his authority. We run around
questioning existence,
talking about the earth, how old it is. I've been hearing so much stuff this week. I heard the earth is 6,000 years old. The fuck?
What?
I thought it was 4 billion years old.
Wait, yeah.
Like
6 billion.
The earth is flat. Just so many different things. We manipulating animals. We are recreating food. We do so much that sometimes I look at us like we're the entitled children.
Damn humans
of the world. We run around just doing whatever we want, setting it all on fire, like, you know, global warming the whole place up. We got the whole spot in a microwave right now. So sometimes the entitlement, it kind of looks like it's just a symptom. What do you think? Am I way off?
No. I'm feeling all of that because we are overusing our planet for more than what we need.
Okay.
Right. So we're moving more on what we want in this world, in this life, than what we actually need.
The natural course of things.
Absolutely.
Natural. I got you.
I mean, and the way I hear the women speak, I am amazed. Oh my goodness. To hear so many women speak of them wanting to work and punch a clock than to raise their goddamn children and educate them and cook for them and keep a clean home and nurture and cultivate that.
Okay.
That shit is amazing to me. Like, to have so much pushback of if you're ever rewarded or blessed enough to be able to be home and your home still be able to function financially, they wouldn't take it. It's amazing. Y'all watch too much fucking TV. Y'all watch too much TV. Because it has to say something about a woman who would choose a man that would manipulate them and you know, hold their head in the toilet, you know, to the point of submission. I'm amazed at
Sir, don't
what
do that,
y'all be
sir.
thinking. Or who told you that? Who the real married people y'all be talking to? I don't know.
The earth only been around for 2 hours since God booted up his PlayStation.
That's what I heard.
Let's go.
Yes. I saw that. It gave me a notification.
Here we go.
I saw it.
I mean, it really just, you know, started me to thinking. I got a couple of videos I want to play, but I got another public service announcement. Damn. This one comes from Red Lipstick Vibes. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes, where the vibe is always positive. Keep this in mind when you think.
Enjoy it.
Okay. I got another video, Mrs. Harris.
Hey,
I'm gonna share screen in a second, but I got a video that I want to play. And this one is in regards to a conversation that I had. Shout out to my guy, Sean, Critically Drinking. Let's talk the better black life. All of my fellas, brother Vaughn, Eric. All of my fellas. We had a conversation about baby Jesus, about baby Napoleon, and Sean posed an amazing question. Would we get in that same time machine? Who would we go back and who would we save? Your answer was Emmett Till. Admirable answer. Very admirable. Mine was Martin Luther King. I found some more information from Martin Luther King, so let's have
PSA?
We're gonna have another minute, like Sister Inye alluded to. I believe she called it something specific. Let's see if we can grab it. Dr. Seuss Minute.
The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. be a hero to a revolutionary Pan-Africanist. He wasn't focused on Africa. He wasn't about fighting the white man. You know why Dr. King is one of my heroes? I don't judge my heroes based on ideology. You feel me? I might get my associates and soldiers based on ideology. We ain't struggling unless you're a Pan-Africanist. But my heroes is based on their sacrifice for the people. Dr. King gave his life. Dr. King did not have to do what he did. Dr. King was born in a well-to-do, famous family. His father and grandfather were well-known preachers. Dr. King could have been a T.D. Jakes. Dr. King could have been a Creflo Dollar. He did not have to put his life on the line for black people. His house got bombed twice with his wife and kids in it. The average Negro would have gave up then. Dr. King said, nah, I'm not giving up. So people can criticize Dr. King all they want. Who else got their house bombed twice and stayed with the movement? These Negroes don't even want to donate to a movement, much less risk their life for it. Dr. King struggled for us. And even though he's considered nonviolent, when they went up against them dogs and them hoses, ain't nothing nonviolent about getting bit by dogs. You know, there was the elders who got their breast bit off. The dog bit the breast off. Dr. King went to jail over 100 times. The nationalists wasn't going to jail for black people. They were talking shit while Dr. King was struggling. You see that? So for me, can't nobody say nothing to me about Dr. King. He wasn't perfect, but guess what? He's the last leader. He's the last leader in Black America to give you a serious, comprehensive plan for systemic change, politically, socially, and economically. Jesse Jackson ain't done that. Al Sharpton ain't done that. Nobody you can name has done anything even close to Dr. King, and we 55 years since he was murdered. So can't nobody say nothing to me about Dr. King. Every time I go to Atlanta, as much as I can when I'm in Atlanta, I go to Dr. King grave and I sit there and I get my sage out and I burn it and I talk to Dr. King, him and Queen Mother Coretta Scott King, because in my position with what I'm trying to do, I'm picking up where he left off, not with the integration.
Yeah, let's stop him now before he
now with the integration
further a hole. But you guys heard the sentiment. Shout out to the Dr. Seuss Minute. Brother Barnes having a laugh. She said, leave me out of it, baby. Yeah, all of that stuff. We don't want no parts of that. All of that.
She filling your head with he said, she said.
Sean checked in. Did you already have the waiting on God for a spouse at Red Lipsticks? Yeah, that might not be a good position to take. Shout out. You know what? Let's take this second to give a shout out to This Might Be Risky podcast. I found a it was all right over there. Word up. It was all right over there.
Okay.
You know, so shout out to everybody that be over there. Shout out to the brother Hamp, I believe his name is, and his sister is over there too. So he sound like a New Yorker too. So shout out to him for his insight, perspective, and how they get it popping over there. Shout out to you, homie.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
And it was interesting. Somebody went over there and told the ladies to wait on God to send them a husband, right? And that shit ain't turn out good. Wow.
Turn out good.
That shit did not turn out good.
My grandmama wouldn't have even said that.
So study up, man. When you go into these places to speak to people and visit their platforms, man, be ready to have a conversation with, people who know what they talking about.
Well, sometimes sit your ass still. How about that? You don't have to go and jump on every motherfucking channel. You don't.
She filling your head with he said, she said.
It's like popping your head in every fucking classroom. You don't belong in here. Just chill. But we do it. Links ain't for everybody.
So
be prepared when you just jumping in on people's platforms and stuff. So, because this is a reaction to reaction to reaction type of a play.
There are plenty of schools and streets named after Martin Luther King. None after Umar. Holy shit.
We don't know. Another 30 years, you never know. We wasn't expecting Martin Luther King to have street names named after him till they started doing it. And now look at the areas that they are named. Being kind of fucked up. It's not looking good. Most of the cities we lived in, right? Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard has always been kind of a reckless location.
Receive shots fired at area. 46.
7415, any responding South Garcia, shots fired. Utilize caution.
That's typically how it sounds in that area.
Mm.
So Dr. King was allowed to have cookies?
He was. It's such a short-lived life.
Jesus Christ.
I hope he enjoyed every cookie he got too.
Holy smokes. We talking about Dr. King.
That's
right?
I'm sorry.
Holy shit. Okay. Fellas, we ain't forget y'all, fellas.
In a doctor's hand and cough to the left. Find out.
God damn. That's how we gonna start it?
Leslie.
She gonna start it like that on us?
Receive shots fired at Fed Squad 946.
7415, any responding South Carthia, shots fired. Utilize
Be a
caution.
little more comfortable with a woman doctor, but you know, I'm just saying.
Fellas, if any of y'all want to
Goodness
come up and
gracious.
defend us, please let me know.
First of all, go to the doctor, put your nuts in a doctor's hand and cough to the left. Find out what's wrong with your dick first. There's a lot of, no, I'm being very honest.
Right.
I've been hooking up and dudes are not working properly. Y'all done ate all that McDonald's and all that shit. Ain't drinking water. You're not taking care of yourself. And that's it's like one of your prized possessions.
Mm-hmm.
You go get your car checked. You won't get your check.
Damn.
And then get
God damn, Leslie.
Them rims be shining. Them rims be shining.
Jesus Christ.
The cars be sparkling.
Wait a minute. That sounded familiar. That sounded
Which balls you looking like? So shame. Shame. Shame.
Was she shaming?
Anal cavity checked much?
Wait a minute.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Yo, y'all gonna let her just Mrs. Harris.
You gotta go doctor tomorrow.
Holy shit. She just
Listen, when you've been doing it since you was 15, once a year, and I think the last maybe 5 years, every twice a year, having to prop up your legs here to dress it. I was laughing.
she crying.
It's a laugh cry.
I didn't do it.
It's a laugh cry. But we hear about y'all's, and it's like it's nothing compared to us having to go and do that thing with that metal or hard plastic. They gotta insert inside there and then open it up and then do whatever else they gotta do. Yeah, it's unique.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Oof. You never get used to it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying.
Dr. King stood on business.
Stood on business. Like T.I.'s son, he's standing on business.
Talk about it.
I stand on business.
Talk about it,
I
Sean.
stand on business.
You know what I mean? Sean.
I'm sorry. Oh.
And you say, oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Leslie was definitely only on that day.
She was on one that day.
Definitely.
I was dying when I saw it.
We cracking
Right.
Sarah up. She said, I can't, y'all.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Oh, Charm, that's right. Bring us back. So
Okay.
bring us back.
She's not wrong in general, but she also isn't the person to gauge.
Ooh, here we go.
Male performance. What say that?
Receive shots fired at Fed Squad 946.
7415, any responding south cars, your shots fired. Utilize.
Creep on in, on in, on in.
God,
oh man,
damn, y'all.
I loves her. I loves her.
You gotta read it. You gotta. All right.
How many men are excited to see Leslie? That'd be like me wondering why women don't like feeling on my rolls.
Listen, Sean.
Listen, hey, ain't nothing wrong with the rolls, man. As long as they soft and they smell good.
Tootsie Roll.
Goddamn.
Just make that Tootsie Roll.
Oh my goodness. You first, Leslie. Get your dick checked.
I'm not playing with y'all no more. I don't want to play. I don't want to play with y'all no more. Y'all not playing fair. Hey, Lucky in the building, y'all. Y'all show love, some love.
Hey,
I'm Lucky.
I got me crying.
Sarah's on the check-in. She said, "Love y'all. We love you too, Sarah." Look, I hear her, but look at her. Ooh, y'all. Yeah, the message, fellas. The message. She's trying to help us.
You know, I think about the alluring part of it. Like, yeah, come here, baby. Bring that dick here and shit. Like, her doing that.
Child.
Like, you know, just Les.
Come on.
Sorry. You know, my dick could go limp too. I love her.
You just like your dad. You don't do shit, and you never gonna amount to shit.
Not nice. Not nice, y'all. Woo.
Keep my rolls buttered, baby. Yes, indeed.
That's right.
Come on, Sean.
That cocaine, she said. Y'all hear me scream that all the time. Coconut oil.
One must first be attracted in order to be aroused. I'm just saying. Damn, y'all.
Hey.
I ain't never caught an angle on Leslie that made me curious. Holy smokes.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And
y'all wrong.
Crying on y'all.
Okay.
Y'all
crying too.
He's not even done. She out here looking like Dwight Howard without makeup. Holy smokes. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? That's right. Great question. Come on, y'all. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Mrs. Harris always said it's somebody out there that like her. Somebody like him.
I think she's beautiful.
Of course.
Oh, I love Leslie.
Of course.
No, but I ain't got to fuck her.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Saying, I ain't got to do that.
Same thing.
I'll move like that.
I mean, I do need to get ye old prostate checked.
Yes.
But I'll let it fail. Oh no, I'll let it fall out before she convinces me it was McDonald's fault.
It was McDonald's fault. Ooh,
she did throw that food in there. She said we don't drink a lot of water in our diet, which you know I wouldn't disagree with. I can drink a lot more water. Diet could be better, and I'm pretty sure that you know it's a lot of people that eat worse than me and better than me. So
absolutely, yes.
We all can make those improvements, but like they said, I don't know if that's the primary cause and the only cause.
Man,
Mrs. Harris, on one night, and I am here for it.
You said I'm on one tonight.
Oh yeah, come on. Mrs. Harris is. She is on one.
Too much.
You need to get your eggplant checked if Leslie actually makes you hard.
Ooh.
B9. shooting from 3.
Ooh, he went biblical. She beholds a lot of ugly. She sounds like Mr. T when she asked you to whip it out.
Jesus, whip it out, fool.
Can you be so funny you laugh a nigga pants off? Can you do that? Because men can. Like, y'all can be so funny and witty.
Yes.
You know, to where it's like, goddamn, I laughed all night.
Women be so
I'm gonna give you some.
comical.
Right.
I couldn't. I
I mean, because everybody ain't beautiful walking around in, you know, relationships and, you know, so everybody gets somebody love up on them now. I'm just saying.
All her underwear open in the front. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Lord.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
See, you must didn't heard she don't wear no panties.
You go get your car checked. You won't get your check.
Damn.
And then get mad at us when you did work. Don't get mad at me. That's your department.
Damn.
That's your department.
That's real.
Go get your check. And then go get your mind check. Stop showing up to Tinder dates expecting me to solve your dilemma. I show up for and you throw me a Rubik's Cube of your up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you.
Wait a minute. Damn. It's a lot of sharing on a Tinder date on Tinder. This is what y'all doing?
Right. Well, Tinder is automatic, right? I thought Tinder was strictly
that's the
fucking,
swipe
man.
left and swipe right. And let's,
I'm trying to smash.
Right. All of that
Right.
Rubik's Cube of your problems on Tinder. Y'all doing a lot.
Oh, man.
They doing a lot in this house.
You try and get somebody, even if it's just for a night. You know?
What you guys think out there?
Professional cuddlers is a real thing. Honeys think I was bullshitting back in the day. Like, yeah, people actually pay to be snuggled. Shit.
Sean shooting from 3 tonight.
Ooh, look at the freeze frame. I'm aroused. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
She filling your head with he said, she said.
Yo. Wow.
She said.
We wilding tonight.
Somebody go tag Leslie, tell her to come on. She'd enjoy this shit right here, child. Her message is correct, but it's like a gay man telling you stop being a beach. Thank you.
Yo, y'all is the worst.
Whew. Child.
And you know what, nigga? You act like a little bitch right now.
That is a freeze.
Take it. Take it. Take that. Take that. Take that.
Oh, man.
I show up for and you throw me a Rubik's Cube of your up ass shit. Like, I don't know why your daddy don't love you. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Your mind affects your dick. It affects your dick. It affects your dick. Do you think you're gonna be walking around sad and depressed and your dick just gonna be out here wilding? No, it's not. It's sad like you.
I'm kidding.
So take care of your dick. I really believe that's a lot of problems with these podcast dudes and these passport bros. Y'all don't know how to f a woman correctly. And then when she tell you that, now she ain't sh.
Oh
no, go learn how to f. I bet you it'll solve a lot of problems between us.
Damn.
Because y'all don't know how to f. And you mad because we do.
Holy shit, fellas.
You just like your dad. You don't do shit, and you never gonna amount to shit. All you ever do around here is eat, sleep, and shit. Look at this place. The way y'all act, y'all must think I'm the maid.
Is that it? I gotta go.
Hell no, it ain't it. It ain't it till I say it's it, damn it. Is that it?
Oh, child.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest with y'all. I am being so honest. I really believe that a lot of friction is now women are going, we are tired of bad sex and we're tired of being quiet about bad sex.
What you guys think? What do you guys think out there?
The ladies.
What do you think, Mrs. Harris?
They said they tired of bad sex.
That's what they said.
You gonna get you a husband and train him up if he ain't equipped fully, right?
Right.
I mean,
what better person to practice with?
I mean,
how else do you?
You know, you can't keep practicing with different type of motherfuckers. Like that's too many hands in one pot. Too many hands in one pot.
Son.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Holy smokes!
You know, it's gonna be hair in there and fingernails and shit. You know, you gotta be mindful. Takes practice. Shit takes time. Good Lord. And not everybody is equipped, and not all women like the same thing. So if guys spend with women and women like that, but you come on over here, and women don't like that. It's a whole different spin.
It's different.
Okay,
it's different.
I
mean, and this is what they tell you. You know, every woman is different. I'm not like everybody else.
And then we have the illusion y'all don't care. Y'all all the same. Y'all want some head. Y'all want some back, some front. Like this is what they say.
Most.
If you
damn, son, where'd you find this?
You would know that that's not true. So, you know, you know, some people are willing to learn. Some people are willing to teach. Some of y'all are bad teachers.
God,
yeah, bad attitudes, and your pussy stink. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but it can't always be y'all. And you never learn how to satisfy your damn self. That's a problem. That's a problem. Women should learn how to satisfy themselves, right? And then not make it a blame thing. Now I have to do this because men don't know how to do that. That's fucked up. You ain't know how to do it yourself. You want to blame us. Want to blame us.
Ooh, us.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Shameful shit.
Because you can be a good teacher.
So there's not a man out there for that. I quit. Damn.
Quit.
She got chesticles.
She got chesticles.
God damn.
God.
Did y'all see those Scottie Pippen hands?
Yeah, some big hands. Let me stop. I'm gonna say it. Yeah.
Ricky.
MB9. You know,
is
been a visual, man. You know,
from 3. Or showing 2.
I hear that.
So she's saying go get some pussy. Cause we out there getting dick. I ain't stupid.
I mean, you heard it.
God damn. Ricky. Starting trouble.
Whatever I tell you to do, you do it. If I tell you to take a gun and kill Ricky, you're going to do it. Because I told you to.
Ricky shooting from 3.
Control.
He ain't playing. Somebody's got to stop him. He must be stopped. She out here teaching men how to be. She probably reminds men of their fathers.
Ooh.
Zero for that, baby.
Let's talk about that when she looks and talks like him. God. Shit. He's probably scared she was going to throw him around.
Right, especially if you like, yeah, you know, come in, let me ride that. You know what I mean? Like all of that, yeah, that's a bit much. Take it down a little bit, Leslie. It's too aggressive. I'm a little scared here.
Hands for grip. Jesus Christ.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And you mad because we do.
This is the best mental health promo I ever heard in my life.
I'm being honest
Your
with y'all.
mind impacts you. No, you're right.
I am being so honest. I really believe that a lot of friction is now women are going, we are tired of bad sex and we're tired of being quiet about bad sex. I had some bad sex 2 nights ago. I told him at the Ritz. I told that get the f out.
Damn.
How dare you fuck me like that at the Ritz?
So they say
the goddamn.
How dare you? Audacity. Wait a minute. He ain't have to do nothing. You put him down and you do him. Wait, switch it up.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You on top, keep doing it. She's effing him, right? Oh my God, y'all got so much. Child.
But I'm talking to all black women. Stop making love to coons. Stop giving your womb to coons.
The goddamn Empire State Building is right there. How you fuck like that in front of the Empire State Building? Get the f out of here.
Poor guy.
Joking or she real?
She's dead serious. How you gonna do me like that at the Ritz? The Ritz Carlton, the Empire State Building right there, and you putting down this mediocre D?
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ. She said,
You act like a little bitch right now.
The Ritz. I told that get the f out.
Damn.
How dare you fuck me like that at the Ritz?
So they say
the goddamn Empire State Building is right there. How you fuck me like that in front of the Empire State Building? Get the f out of here.
poor guy.
Well, at least it ain't no surprise to him. He's not hearing this for the first time.
Yeah, trust me.
Jesus.
You know who you are.
Jesus Christ.
And that was early in the morning. Lord have mercy, child. Oh, goodness.
How y'all doing out there? Y'all all right out there?
Whew, man.
Let's go ahead and regroup, reset the room. Boss, I'm done. That's it. That's it. He's done. He's finished. Oh my goodness. He said, where's this in here? Ricky said, sir. Please refrain, sir. Jesus Christ. Oh man. No, oh my goodness. Sis said, how much did he cost?
Some of them high class, they do.
Bing
they
bang.
have to. They don't want no commitment. They just want somebody gonna come in and wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and do what you need them to do. And
Bing
roll
bang. Bing bang.
It's way more than women. The men's cost you a good $1,200. You gotta leave a $250 tip. Shit expensive. I'm telling you, I had some cousins I was ready to pimp them out. Like, listen, I'm telling you, I can get y'all some money. And you know, tell them. But hubby wasn't. He said I can't be no female pimp.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Let's get your ass on, buddy. Get your goddamn ugly ass.
Howard Johnson said,
It's at the Four Seasons. Okay.
Jesus.
Can't come in here with this Tonka toy.
Then she lit up a cigar and poured a stiff whiskey and watched the hockey game. Dude was traumatized. Jesus.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
We just kicking it tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
We are just kicking it. We just gonna have some fun with a couple of videos. It's just us up here. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We like kid and play. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Just a little bit.
I'm trying to think of what screen I want to share with y'all right now.
It's always so much.
It's never a lack of info.
Yeah.
Let's have another service announcement. Okay. Let's do that while we regroup.
I might need a smoothie.
You don't need to see me. You need to listen to me. You don't need to see me. You need to listen. You hear me, black woman? Because some of y'all out here giving out so much coochie for free that you might as well apply for a tax exemption from the IRS for your vagina. We might as well register your vagina as a charitable organization. A tax exempt because you giving out cookies for free, so you should not have to pay taxes. You out here giving out cookies for free, so you should not have to pay taxes. That's a 501c3 coochie. That's a 501c3 coochie. And we don't need no 501c3 coochies out here. You understand me? This is your brother, King Kong. And black men, we got to practice more sexual responsibility. Don't sleep with her cousin. Don't sleep with her best friend. I know you can hit it if you want to, my brother. I know. You can have her cousin if you want. The cousin thirsty as a hungry-ass whale in a cold winter's ocean. I know you can smash that cousin if you want. But out of respect for that woman, out of respect for the children y'all may have or will have, don't have sex with her cousin. I know you can hit her best friend if you want. I know her best friend got a fatter ass than she do. I know the best friend look better than her, but out of respect for your female ancestors, out of respect for your mother and your aunts and your cousins and your grandmother, out of respect for that woman and the children, don't sleep with her best friend. Every last one of you had a man who was crazy about you. Every last one of you had a man who was crazy about you. And you passed up on his ass because he wasn't as attractive as you wanted him to be. He wasn't as swaggalicious as you wanted him to be. To be honest, black women, and I want all my sisters to be married and committed and settled down. I want that for every one of you. I want it for every one of you, the Negropeans and Coonettes included. I want it for every one of you. But stop acting like no one has come your way that was willing to take a relationship with you seriously. Yes, they have. I need a man who got to have a master's degree or a PhD or a PsyD or a JD or an MD, and now your ass is stuck home watching DVDs by yourself. You wanted an MD, and all you ended up with was a DVD on the couch watching old movies by your damn self because you was too picky. Oh, you said you just going to go grab you a snow puppy? Okay. You're not even going to put up with it. You're just going to go get you a snow puppy. Let me ask you a question. Are you really that politically uneducated that you actually believe a white man is going to value you more than a white woman? You actually believe that? You really believe, are you that sick in your mind that you actually believe a white man is going to value you more than his own woman? You have lost your damn mind.
You have lost your damn mind. He said, you ain't got to see me.
He said, you ain't got to see me.
You ain't got to see me.
Just listen.
Just listen.
Negropeans. Negropeans.
Whew.
Holy smokes. The cookies. 501c coochie. Giving that joint away.
I need to get some insurance on the motherfuckers. Can you insure your vagina? Can we do that? God damn.
The cookies.
Something to think about. Shit will fail at some point. What? You get paid for it.
It's community funded. 501c coochie. Jesus.
That's why he's teaching in the dark.
Non-profit Padussy. That wolf Padussy. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message. That wolf Padussy from the graveyard. Huh?
Oh,
ciao. Pass that shit out. Nobody wants that shit. no matter who you try to make believe somebody want that shit, nah. They look at it, right? Open up close that shit back.
Come on.
That shit back. Please. Somebody wants that shit. Message. Angry Snowman is in the building. What's good, my brother? Hope you good, man. Hope you have an amazing start of your week. We just over here having a little bit of fun, reacting to a couple of videos, current events, doing some internet purging and cleaning of what's on the pages and stuff. I think I'm gonna share a page. I think I'm ready to share.
And you ain't feeling Dr. Umar. She said that nigga ain't pay his light bill.
Yeah, nigga, he man. That's
why
cool,
he hiding
man.
in the dark.
We know you missed the light bill. That's why we can't see you. Cut the lights on, Umar. He was in the school.
Damn, he gotta live in the school.
Damn, he gotta live in the school. God damn, brother Rick.
I mean, he built it.
Everything he is saying is irrelevant until he tells us why he's teaching in the dark. Jesus Christ. I ain't mad at you though. Make it make sense. It's been a while. That school been opening for a while. We was donating when it was in its inception, and we was so hopeful,
long time ago.
exuberant. Oh man, we went in line. Yeah, we fell out of that line. Like, wait a minute, this is taking a while.
I think I was even like, shit, we need to hit him up, baby. You need to go teach the school.
Good luck with what he's doing, but is he gonna do it? We wanted to support him in so many different ways, but you know, case Sarah.
Sarah.
Shout out to Sophisticated Grizzly on the check-in, my brother. To you, man. Thank you for those suggestions on the smells for the winter.
Yes, ladies, pay attention if you
man.
want to know what to put on your husband or your man to make him smell good. Y'all need to go over to Sophisticated Grizzlies
Talk about it.
podcast and check out the smooth brother with the good sense.
Yes, indeed.
Cha.
And also the Grown Man Click podcast, where he is over there with my fellas, JB.
Man.
Shout out to y'all, man, for real. They had a nice one yesterday, just chilling out after Turkey Day. Yeah. Some grown man shit. Yeah, I was able to check in the clouds. I had a lot going on in the crib, so I was able to just check in on the clouds and, you know, show some love there.
Yeah. Our big ones actually did put together the ratatouille. It was pretty nice.
They did. They made the ratatouille.
One.
It was very nice. I told him I would have liked it with some angel hair pasta.
Okay.
You know, maybe some garlic, butter, Italian seasoning and stuff. And then with the ratatouille would have been amazing. But the eggplant, the squash, the tomato sauce, it was a very nice combination. So
really good.
My suggestion would be to kind of pan sear the eggplant, pan sear the squash, you know, season it up nice, pan sear it, and then layer it and put it in the oven, kind of like a lasagna, or even fry it. Give it a light toast, lightly fried with some breadcrumbs, some 4C breadcrumbs maybe, and give it a nice little toast, a little brown on the sides, and then throw it in there. But it was definitely a pleasant surprise, man. Ratatouille, man, just like the movie.
They put it together.
Word. It was something.
Inexpensive meal too.
Yeah, right. You guys went and picked up the squash, picked up some eggplant.
Those things is really cheap. They're not, you know, high priced. And
that was in line with you right now because you ain't doing too much meat or meat at all, right? For how long?
Maybe 2 months, over 2 months now.
Okay. And how do you feel? How do you feel when you wake up? How do you feel?
I feel good. Feel good. Less nauseous that I was right
aftertaste
feeling always some type of after feel after I ate
indeed.
So more motivated to eat. You know, I think I'm putting more on my plate because I know I'm not eating meat, and even when I was eating meat, ain't like it was a large sustainable amount of protein anyway. So I'm probably getting more now than I was anyway
with the other things, yogurt, protein, so
beans,
on and so
nuts
forth,
and all of that.
Okay.
Added more of that.
No doubt. Well, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I still need some flesh every now and again.
Yeah.
So
the last one, she a real carnivore. On it, Goodness gracious.
And she's even weaning off. Like I said the other day, she was, you know, mentioning that she didn't have a good reaction to the chicken.
It was one day. Yeah, it might have been the grease. It might have been the grease fry in that day.
Oh,
you know, sometimes.
Mrs. Harris.
Some old grease or something.
Mrs. Harris.
Might have been
shame on
chicken grease together.
Shame on you.
No. Ciao.
We are
Sounds
rooting
like
for you. We're all rooting for you. Near Tyra Banks for you. Jesus Christ. Taking it back.
I used to love that, right?
You did.
America's Next Top Models. Like, these girls, it's crazy.
They was something else.
Yeah, it was always something.
Let's do this. Let's see. What do I have here, Mrs. Harris? I want to share something with you.
Come on, share.
And see.
That stuff was funny. Shout out to Leslie Jones.
Let's take it in another direction now. Let's get a little serious on them real quick. Let's get a little serious on them. Y'all want to get serious? Y'all want to get serious? We're gonna get serious for a second.
Just a
go
little.
ahead and let's change the background. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's bring this up.
Are attracted to light-skinned black women with long hair. Do you believe that, Kathy Russell?
To the audience.
You are co-author of The Color Complex. Do you believe that?
Wow. He said that out loud. Did you see their face?
I
it wasn't talking about colorism.
I saw their face.
You said that out loud.
Did y'all see their face in the crowd? Mrs. Harris noticed their face.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, it was always a conversation.
What do you think, Mrs.
Never
Harris?
surprised to wind up seeing it even back then. Because where we grew up, they always talked about it. Like it was a dissing contest.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was no shade. No, it was going down back in the day. You couldn't walk over to a crew, somebody could call you out. Could you football head? You look like a horse, like horse teeth. Yeah, they
and
not
it was
playing.
it was the colorism inside of there as well. They were pointing out your skin tone and your skin shade. And
yep. So either way, you got shamed for being light skinned, you got shamed for being dark skinned, and yeah, especially if you looked funny and was light skinned. Even more
Jesus
shade.
Christ. I mean, is this always going to be a thing?
Like, yes.
Is this always going to be a thing? Is this?
And I don't know if it was such a thing when we was coming up because you were either Puerto Rican, you know what I mean? Like if you looked like us,
right?
You were labeled to be like Hispanic. So when that wasn't a thing, it's like now you're a mutt. So you were shamed for being mixed. You the slave owner's child.
Holy shit. God damn.
Oh yeah. It was some stuff. Yeah.
What do you guys think out there?
But it comes from home first. I would say it comes from home. It comes from family. Family will be the first ones to point out that you are the ugly little cousin. You are the cute cousin. You're the handsome cousin. Oh, we like your hair, but your hair is nappy and you look like a boogaboo. And yeah, we did that shit to each other. So when you went outside, you understand? Like some of it probably might not have bothered most because you dealt with that shit at home. But those were fighting words when you got outside. If somebody outside said it, now you one of them, I want to fight because you said it. Right. You understand? Only my family can degrade me or make me feel less than by saying those things. So when I get outside, yeah, watch what you say to me. Okay. At home, I could be the blackest, ugliest motherfucker in the world. When I go outside, say that shit to my face, So it was a different thing. Most people watched it after a while because it's fighting words. Like some things is just fighting words. So I definitely felt it come from family first.
Being such a topic for such a long time. Mm-hmm. And like I pointed out to you, most of my aspirations and goals came from television when it come in regards to companionship, partnership, marriage, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Ideas, right?
The dynamic that it presented it seems like the dynamic that I fell into. Mm-hmm. And I wonder, coincidentally, societally, like
you think it's a coincidence or is it
programmed my mind?
Yeah, because I was
wanting the woman that I had,
I was looking for the biggest, blackest, strongest slave man. You know what I mean? You needed to be tough, bold, and I have light-skinned brothers, and not to say that they're not strong and tough and dominating and all of that. Right. Yeah, it seemed a little simpish when it came to TV, and the images that were portrayed on television, it was usually the darker brothers who were tough and strong and in the dominating, type of character. And then the light-skinned dudes were kind of, suckers and, kind of got ran over and, Uncle Tom. So those kind of images, absolutely. Yes. Because I kind of veered away from light-skinned guys at all. Yeah. Not even in my realm of attraction.
Okay.
And it could be because it's all my brothers are light-skinned too. So, that's,
I got you.
But yeah, absolutely. I fell into that. I mean, the Kuta Kinte.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Kunta.
I mean,
Damn.
So, shout out to the Chocolate Dawson brothers. You are. Say it.
Oh, Sean checked in. What he said?
He said, colorism is absolutely real.
Okay. Sarah checked in.
Absolutely. It's true. Always get confused with being Hispanic, Puerto Rican, and Mexican. Yeah. People just speak to me in Spanish.
Okay. Yeah. Como está?
I'll politely
Okay, papa?
express, habla no español.
Ay, qué linda, mami.
A little bit.
Poquito. Okay.
Un poquito? Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I heard that a lot. Especially moving back to Brooklyn in 94. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Oh man. And you
it
was in
always
Brooklyn in 94.
Yeah,
Shout
he
out
like
to
you
Brooklyn.
just because you got long hair and I had a lot of friends meeting after, and then once we became friends, it was like, yeah, when I first met you, I ain't like you. It was like, why? Because you was light skinned and had long hair. Oh shit. Like, okay. But we was that real. We gonna let you know after we done got cool and be like, yo, I really didn't like you when we first met, but now I see who you is and we cool forever. And that's just, how I went. But yeah, you always got to prove yourself coming in the light skinned bitch in the room. I'm just
goddamn. Yeah.
Knickerbocker Park, almost every day having to deal with the colorism, even as a child. It was rough.
Sorry, I had to go.
But our dark skinned sisters don't think us light skinned sisters go through that stuff when they were the mean bitches. Like, it goes,
and vice versa.
It goes both ways.
Sometimes,
absolutely. I didn't really have too much. I'm lucky. I was kind of lucky.
Okay. I mean, it absolutely existed with the fellas because Pretty Ricky Fontaine, them boys will take your girl in a minute. If you don't get them dudes,
those were the best.
Get away from me, man.
I love those friends. They tell you and that's why I give shout outs to the sisters growing up back in the day because they tell me I just want to be a friend because I like your brother.
Well,
I respect that. I respect that. Then you fake being my friend, but you just want my brother. Like, and that was the thing. They definitely wanted my brothers. Shout out to y'all, but they married. 25 plus.
What else should I say?
The society we live in will create a clear preference for lighter skin in general. Personal preference can take the opposite path, but it's less usual.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was like that. Most of my dark skin sisters always had light skin brothers. So it was a thing. Most of the high yellow brothers with the pretty eyes, they liked my dark skin sisters. Like, so it was, maybe an opposites attract or whatever. But none of us was upset about it. We knew what it was. Like, we knew that there was a standard code of looks, all of that shit. Body. Yeah. Nick ain't got no body. You know what I mean? It might come later, but it's a known thing. And then homegirl over here, she got the bubble butt. It is what it is. Dudes is gonna like that more than they gonna like you, Nick. Like, it is what
damn shit.
It was straightforward. So now somebody gets some truth. My feelings. You can't say that.
Me.
It's somebody for everybody. Yeah, well,
shit.
Whatever.
Welcome to the real world.
It was raw deal and we was coming up. Shit. The light-skinned dude was always the sucker on TV. I've been working 36 years to change.
Shout out to Yellow for working on changing that.
Appreciate you, Yellow.
My brother.
My brothers ain't no suckers.
Appreciate you. Shout out to Yellow Pill Coffee Company.
Yeah. I know when you get to the light eyes, shades of light skinned, I started getting suspicious. I know it ain't right. Yeah.
Let's be real. Most New Yorkers are part Puerto Rican.
You one of them Puerto Ricans. You's a Puerto Rican, right? You's a Puerto Rican.
Let's go. Did you show you weren't shallow or thought you was too pretty?
Absolutely. No, conceited. What do you mean? It was a question. Are you one of them conceited girl? Are you conceited? Like, it was asked. It was Yeah. I don't know,
Leslie about to get this McD tonight. Let's go.
The DoorDash pulling up. Make sure you knock at the back door.
Dick Dash. Pause. Delivering
They're gonna
and
be having that
off.
too. They're gonna have
Dropping
Mr. Door
dick
Dick Dash
it's called
in a
Dropping
minute.
Dick Off, LLC. Dropping
Please.
dick off.
Let me see your resume. How many stars you got?
Oh, that's right. How many stars you got? Your last fucking check-in. Dropping dick off.
Crazy.
Bring it right to you. I think that was a conditioning through in the 90s. There was a division and it wasn't necessary. Yeah, them jigaboos and them wannabes. Good and bad.
I mean, they
hair.
had to divide us. We want inclusion with the white people, right?
Ooh.
So now that we're all included, we're gonna have to divide them.
Holy shit.
Come on now. It's easy to do. Pin them against each other. You know, and most of my sisters and my best friends are chocolate, beautiful
Talking
sisters.
about that Willie
Big
Lynch.
girls, thin girls, all of them. And we didn't have the drama that y'all got, you know. So it's hard to make friends now because seeing that catty, childish shit still exists. And it's something I cannot sign on to. So I don't need no friends.
I'm glad you said that. Put a pin in that. Y'all remember to put a pin in that. The caddy, that's why I don't got no friends. Pin in that.
Yep.
Mrs. Harris, don't
I didn't
forget
grow up
that.
with my sisters like that.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Black men are attracted to light-skinned black women with long hair.
And white men are not.
Do you believe that, Kathy Russell?
God damn.
You're a co-author of The Color Complex. Do you believe that?
Overall, yes, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. And is it your view that this is because of a white world that respects lightness?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that the black man then internalizes this and sees lightness as better, sexier?
Right.
Is it akin to a white man being attracted to a blue-eyed blonde woman? These are the women in the white world we think of as sexy and beautiful, etc.
Right, and the comparison in the black world to the blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman is the light-skinned African-American woman. So it's...
Uh-huh. Is it true that in your own life you dated a man who wouldn't marry you because why?
Well, he said that I wasn't quite light enough to be his wife, but to bear his children. That was what he said. But I think it's not a personal vendetta of mine.
Y'all heard that? That was cold, right? In 2023, that would be a problem.
He was a black man. Told her she wasn't light enough.
To be his wife. Then she corrected herself. She said to have his children.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, some men want their children to look a certain way.
I mean, I don't find that unfamiliar because a lot of women want their children to look a certain way. That's pretty Ricky. I'm telling you, he took a lot of girls.
Babies. I want one of them.
But that's crazy to hear it just, straight like that.
Light enough to be his wife, but to bear his children. That was what he said. But I think it's not a personal vendetta of mine. I want to make that point up front. It's just something that I've seen throughout my life, and that's why.
Yes. Your book includes phrases like "hi yella."
Yeah, those are terms that people use to describe others' color.
But hi yella is that good, or is it offered in a sneering way?
No, I would say that's offered in a sneering way.
But this has divided black families, has it not?
Oh, definitely it has.
And do we not have a lot of pain out there from men and women? I would think mostly women who took a lot. If you're light-skinned, there was a resentment.
Absolutely. And also, it's
Incidentally, what are you, just curiously, may I ask, on the scale?
See, and it's a strange thing. I have been everything from light to dark, and it really depends on who you're sitting next to. If I'm sitting next to this gentleman, I become lighter. If I'm sitting next to someone that's lighter than I become darker, and because I'm kind of in the middle. That's why it's all really crazy, because it just depends on how you see it.
But it's important enough for you to do a lot of work on this and to co-author the book.
Well, because I think it's caused people a lot of pain. And that, you know, that's why we wrote this book.
You also tell stories of black parents who are disapproving when their children or a young adult, a teenager, brings home a dark-skinned date.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not all black families. I mean, my mom isn't like that. It's just some that are like that.
You sit next to your co-author, Midge Wilson. You likewise are responsible for the color complex. You're a social...
We don't care about what she got to say. We don't give a fuck about what she got to say.
Receive shots fired at First Squad 946.
7415, any responding south cars. You have shots fired. Utilize caution.
Oh, Sean checked in. We care about what he got to say. No.
Gotta purify the race.
To purify the race, fam.
Here we go.
Hi, Yella. Right. Exactly. Hi to you too. They weren't speaking to you, Yella. Laugh out loud. Hi, Yella. All day. All day. Because it works on so many levels. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You could say hi, Yella, like hello, Yella. Right. Or hi, Yella, because he is hi, Yella.
Yeah. I mean, but you can be called that in a positive or in a negative way. Like
or
when he
hi,
was saying
Yella,
it, it could
he
be
just
saying it in
some sour. He could be hi, Yella.
Yeah.
It's levels to it. So I like it. Shut up, Phil. You damn white devil. Yo, motherfuckers is something.
Like, who told you could be having these conversations?
Take his microphone and usher him out.
Real.
Take his microphone. Just a minute.
Just a minute.
Just a minute. Take his microphone.
Microphone.
Usher him out.
Usher him. See, I am high yellow in every
word. With
way.
lighter. With lighter.
See what Sean said.
Mm-hmm. Arshawn, you ain't too far from light skin either.
Damn. Y'all wrong.
You is not too far, brother.
But you said something about not having a lot of friends. Mm-hmm. Why?
Now.
Why? If you don't mind me asking.
Damn. I would say, you know, it's hard to have friends.
Mm-hmm.
Making new friends. I wasn't looking forward to it. I guess when I tried, if they're not married, you know, it was kind of hard to build much further.
Okay.
You know, and I would always initially let that be known. Like when we moved places and met people, like, you know, I'm not stressing no friendships, you know, because my focus is y'all, you know, and I think I made that abundantly clear in any other outside relationships besides y'all. So it might have felt a little, you know, like a diss or, you know, I don't know how they took it. I really don't care to some degree because I just had to stand on my square that, you know, if your friendship starts to take a hold or take too much time or energy from me away from my family, you know, because some friends can be freaking draining,
I got you.
So I had to be really clear. Now I can't say word for word how all those individual conversations went, but you know, that's how they go. You know, I can't put that much time and energy. I'm there for friends, absolutely, but I'm not wanting to be out and partying and clubbing and, you know, just.
I hear you.
So yeah, and my friends I have, you know, that I consider friends, they from middle school. So those relationships are intact, you know, they're from very long time ago and we're still the same character of people. You know, I know the quality, the value in these people, you know, and I still value them now today, you know, from afar, from a distance, you know, like you said, we get together. It's like we ain't leave each other. We probably see each other 8 years and shit. So, You know, those kind of friendships I cherish.
Indeed.
Yeah, and they're
appreciate that.
very small.
And you
Limited.
checked in. She said, I mean, do y'all think colorism will ever go away?
No.
Me personally, no. I said, you know, people are going to be with their maker at Judgment Day, and he's going to point out to them, you spend a lot of time worrying about the color of somebody else's skin.
For real. Yeah.
I put you down there to do so many things.
Yeah.
And that's what you worried about.
Real.
So let's share this screen. Alluded to what you were talking about. Friends, girls. Are girls mean? Ladies, are y'all mean? What would
Not
y'all
made of
say?
sugar and
Put
spice
it
and
in the
everything
chat.
nice no more.
Are girls just mean? I know there's a movie called Mean Girls. But is it a real thing? Let's take a look. I want to know what y'all think.
Women hate each other. They don't like each other. And I feel like the faster a lot of us women realize that, the more we can navigate and be able to find ourselves some real, genuine friends in our lives.
Let's stay there. What do you think, Mrs. Harris? You just said, you know, friends is not something that you even care much about at this point in your life, but you notice at the same time you don't have a lot of friends because of the things you mentioned.
I mean, they gotta.
Is that a shared experience? Is that just you?
Oh no, nope. Some of the, I mean, a lot of my friends are. I ain't gonna shit. I'm 46. A lot of my friends are in their late 50s. You know, closer to my mother's age. You know, and I've had women express to me that they've been hurt by women. You know, whether it be their moms, their aunties, grandmothers, like friends, sisters, just petty, drama-filled, you know, manipulative, being used. And then when they can't use you no more, and the day you say no, it's like, that's it. You know, so women are abused by other women. Absolutely. And I had a woman who wanted to be friends with me, and we are friends, but she had to let me know that she has trauma with women because somebody's always freaking doing something, you know, and I understood it. Absolutely understood, you know, and assured her that I'm not the type of woman. You know, I appreciate her sharing and being vulnerable, you know. So yeah, it can be.
Always competing.
Yeah. And would say they not. Like,
colorism goes back to education. HBCUs
absolutely.
were only
School
for
days.
half white / light-skinned Negroes. The division stems from opportunities or lack thereof.
Absolutely. In the agenda. That was the beginning of the agenda. You get to go to school and we can't because of the color of your fucking skin. So the light-skinned sibling, if it's 10 of them and 3 are light-skinned, they get to go to school. Guess what? And those 3 kids get to come back home and teach the dark-skinned kids at home who don't have the privilege to go to school. Times were different. And it was being taught at home because the system was the way it was. But yeah, we continued it. And we here. But we got to be first to be able to acknowledge it. And that's the problem. A lot of people, a lot of our sisters do not want to acknowledge the foolish, the bad behavior that has been continued. And they do it. They go to these fucking sororities and they treat each other like shit and call each other sisters. So, you know.
Again,
I don't know.
it just
Even
leads
sisters.
to exactly what I was, you know, playing in this video, that there's a certain sisterhood that is portrayed, a certain unity that is portrayed when it comes to women. How dare you speak against women? How dare you say something about a woman? And that's typically from another woman. But I don't know if that camaraderie is organic or if it's just performative. It's
not, because they want you to do it for them. I took up for you, so you should take up for me. That's all that is. You know, we have this mindset to treat people how we want to be treated, and it's really stupid. Like, you pointed that out to me. Yeah, you don't want to be treated how I want to be treated. I'm a fucking woman, and there's a certain way that I want to be treated, and the way you want to be treated is different. You're a man. So when I had this idea in my head, yeah, treat you how I want to be treated, it's kind of not the same. Kind of have to treat you how you want to be treated. And it might look a little different than how I want to be treated. But if women, we walk around with this illusion in our mind, I just want to be treated, treat me how you treat me, ha. So it's like, I would lie for you, so you should lie for me. Okay?
No.
Like,
sorry.
You know, you watch me being a bad mother, you shouldn't say nothing.
Sorry.
You know?
Have a good night,
it's not cool.
Yeah, I hear you. And again,
and of course, not all.
It looks a different
and we
way.
got to do shit like that. That's the shit that I don't like. That we have to throw this disclaimer.
So don't
because they need to hear that. Because if it don't apply to you, let it fucking fly.
Damn.
But if it stings, it applies to your petty and catty ass. It applies. Do something about that. Because everybody is not taking care of their stuff. So if it does not apply to you, let it fly. But a lot of you chicks out here, that's why it sting. Accountability feels like a fucking attack when one ain't ready to acknowledge their own behavior. So,
well, damn.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it.
Women hate each other. They don't like each other. And I feel like the faster a lot of us women realize that, the more we can navigate and be able to find ourselves some real, genuine friends in our lives. Because I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but most women really don't support each other. Most women really don't like each other. They're always in competition with each other. And girl world is brutal. And it doesn't get spoken about enough. And like, I'm sick of seeing the delusions around it all, especially the way it's perpetuated online. Because women love to come online and act like, oh my gosh, everything's so great over here. We love being women and we love supporting women. Bullshit.
That's the part that I hang my hat on. Like, that's the part right there. That there's this certain performative action that is, we are women, we're on each other's side, but the minute they get mad at each other, where's that bald-headed bitch? That bald-headed bitch in here? Oh my God, who's seen that bitch? She got so many bodies, bitch. You lonely, single, lonely, single, lonely.
I
You
thought
need
it was okay to be single.
Lonely,
Wait, I thought it was okay to not have a man.
Coming from the women that say, who needs a man? It's subjective. Everybody don't want a relationship. Nobody don't want what you want. And lonely, single, lonely, single. I took your man over here, and the man.
I thought that was school time stuff. We still do that as adults. Damn.
Straight like
Grown
that.
Women. Yeah.
On some clown shit. And I got to get on my New York shit. I'm going to tell y'all got to get original. Y'all got like 6 or 7 words in y'all playbook. It's a whole fucking playbook. Let me tell y'all, get some new words. Them shits are played. Bandit. Mammy.
Oh, Lord.
Them shits are played. Y'all got to get some new shit in your playbook. Pick me. Gotta get some new shit, because again, when you run around all day talking mammy, pick me, you old, and y'all in relationships and married, and why y'all talking about single people? Why y'all worried about women? And in the nighttime, single, lonely. I'm on my way to come and see you.
Yeah.
We sleeping and humping and jumping and pumping on everybody and trying to portray this fake ass camaraderie, and y'all simp ass niggas too. Y'all ain't no different. Simping all day. And then jumping on top of these below average hoes at night. Y'all niggas need to be ashamed of y'all self.
And on here doing it for the cause.
And again, what a coincidence that it all happened in the wintertime when it's cold outside.
Girl.
Y'all motherfuckers better get it together, because anybody can see right through that shit. Single, lonely.
I thought it was okay.
Single,
How can you throw shade on
lonely.
another woman for being single? And I thought it was okay.
Because the sisterhood is fake as fuck.
Crazy.
And they always in some shit. But it's somebody else. It's always the other people. It's never you.
And I think this is something that, it should be exposed, because women need to get their minds back on their fucking family. Fuck your fucking friends. It's about your husband and your goddamn children. You're too worried about them goddamn bitches. You're worried about the wrong people.
Talk on.
When you invest in a family and you choose this, you choose a husband and you start having children, man, fuck them friends.
With your goofy ass.
Fuck your sister, your brother. This is who you need to focus on. We worry about everybody else. And that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. These people come first.
Sit your
and
ass
that's where
down.
it needs to be focused. It's like, I need
Be
my
still.
sister. I need.
And study.
No. When you take a husband, you need your husband.
Yeah.
And your children need their mother and father.
Old school, new school, need to learn that.
She said. We don't think like that no more. We
Talk
come
on.
up and we worried more about our friends and our sorority sisters and our work sisters. And then we get a man, we don't put that in the forefront. That's where it should be. Friends, and they should respect that. Bitch, I'm trying to start a family. Either you gonna help me or you in the motherfucking way. Okay? If you ain't helping me build this, you need to step to the side. And if you're not a good picker, then it's on you. You got to be a good fucking picker.
What damn?
I don't know what to tell y'all. Watch Green Flags.
Because y'all pretending to be like that online, y'all be the meanest bitches in real life. Girl world is brutal. Girl world is mean. It's cruel. It's constant competition. It's stepping over one another to try and get to the top and overdoing it and one-upping and all of this bullshit. It's a constant battle being a woman, okay? And there's different categories for what your battle might be when you're dealing with other women, because for all of us, it's not the same. And women love to come online and blame men for most of the things, most of our problems, blaming the patriarchy. But I'm sorry to tell y'all, like, a lot of it is our fault.
Yeah, that's what we said 2.5 years ago. And they don't want to take that correction. They've actually even Stockholm syndrome the men into some men.
Some of
it's
y'all.
all on the men and the men. Yeah, we get that. We
women,
understand that
women,
shit. We don't get to fucking point out anything that they do. We don't get to tell him anything. Even it's fucking crazy. Dr. Umar say it's your fault. Their behavior is our fault. And that's why we say close your fucking legs, your actual legs and your virtual legs. We the fucking leaders. We should be able to say close your fucking legs.
Receive shots fired at spot 9.
But the first thing we hear is why these men worrying about women? Because we got dominion over all fucking animals, stupid. All animals. So here again, close your fucking legs. I know it's hard. I know
we can't even close our mouth.
Get married. You can fucking open your legs as much as you want for your husband. Please. Close your fucking legs.
Right.
The virtual
and then you get
ones,
them, you get him and you put shit
and
on
the
lockdown.
actual ones. Save something for your fucking husband. Everybody shouldn't have seen the goods by the time it get to you.
They don't want that. They don't want that.
And then come on here and try to act like y'all so fucking solidified and united.
Fake ass friendships. Fake ass loyalties. Shit is crazy.
First thing you're doing is calling women bitches and screaming on women and pointing out their relationships and talking about how fat they is and all of y'all is fat.
Mean. Y'all bitches get real mean and nasty.
But let a man say
stay
something.
Away.
Right.
Let me talk to you. I'm like,
no.
I should have said, nah, bitch.
Your big ass.
That's what I wanted to say, right? See, trying to be nice. And that's what happens, man.
Because women are the ones who uphold the patriarchy. Men don't even have to do the work anymore because women do it all by themselves. Like when it comes to beauty standards, we love to blame men for that. And yes, men do have a part in it. They do push it, but women uphold it.
They do.
Okay. And then women uphold it at a very cruel level. Okay. Men just put the battery in y'all back and then y'all just do the rest of the shit for them. Like women are not even allowed to be happy within themselves naturally around other women anymore without getting bashed for it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't they got names for y'all?
We're not supposed to be just,
let me pull up
just happy being in our natural.
Look at these names right here.
Think you better than somebody because you don't wear makeup. You think you better than somebody. I don't think I'm better. I don't fucking like that shit. If you like it, more power to your funky ass. The fuck? But don't hate on me for not liking it. That's the crazy shit.
This is where we are. 2.5 years after all we said is be nice. It's everybody else except them.
Oh, but the women in her comments, it was horrible. Talk about an eyebrow. Like, you know,
that's
you
what
women
they do.
are fucking
Again,
beasts.
Shame.
And then when somebody say it,
shame.
Because I don't do that catty shit,
Shame.
you know, but a lot of you bitches do.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
But I can't. Shame on you. My husband, I absolutely can. I can get down with the dirty and the nastiest of the grungiest bitches. Okay? I just choose to not.
And again, you know, when it comes to
shame on you got to keep going.
Shame.
I can't feed that.
Why is shame not good for anybody except black women? Because shame is used all throughout history.
Absolutely.
And now more than ever.
Like crazy.
Shame is
like
brought
crazy.
up on every platform.
I mean, it's been, you know what?
Go ahead. You go.
I think over the last 20, 25 years, just women really have this idea. We give birth. We create life so that we can't do no fucking wrong. And that shit is bullshit. Yeah, you create life, but you fucking destroy the children you fucking create. So I can't keep saying y'all get all these accolades and self-proclamations because you can fucking push a damn baby out. So can a cow. And y'all cut them motherfuckers up and eat them. Whoop the fucking do.
Shots fired at Press Squad 946.
7415, any responding South Carthia, shots fired. Utilize caution.
Because in my mind, you're saying you're better than some of the women who are barren, who absolutely cannot create life, but they give so much to our society. It is what it is, man. Some bad seeds out here. Bad, nasty, dirty, grungy seeds. If you don't fit that category, then nobody's talking about you.
Damn, she hit a disclaimer again.
Do something about that. Because everybody is not taking care of their stuff. So if it does not apply to you, let it fly. But a lot of you chicks out here, because that's been coming up a lot all week too. Women in the comments, but y'all say things and y'all say all black women and all bitch. If it don't fucking apply to you, the fuck you worrying about it for? It applies. Yeah.
I hear you. I was on the shame kick. I was on, again, shame don't work in this society. Shame don't work on people who don't feel shame. Shame only don't work on black women because they tell us stuff like that, because they plant landmines like that. But everybody else gets shamed. Look at the men that have sexual assault charges just this week. The Black Friday sale on sexual assault.
Damn.
Shame is prevalent always throughout our community. But when it comes to black women, we can't use shame. Shame don't work. You can't shame people who don't know what they're doing is wrong. Then that makes them psychopaths or sociopaths. That's a whole nother conversation, and that's more deep than shame. I was checking out This Might Be Risky. Shout out to that new podcast. He had a poll. Should we bring shame back? Over 200 people watching, and 80% was yes.
Oh, really?
Again, funny how when you go over to a different sector where there ain't a bunch of modern women in the damn chat, like Sugar Bum and Travel One and a bunch of other fucking single fat bitches who never turn their fucking camera on. That's where shame don't work at. And the men that frequent those circles, you know, the we on locks, the real fucking corny ass niggas of this space that have a horrible reputation in the space.
Damn.
And turn out to be exactly what we said from day one. a fucking simp, a switch sider, a lukewarm, it depends motherfucker. Shout out to y'all.
So much.
Keep being lukewarm, jumping from side to side and see where that shit gets you. That's just as good as the fucking sisterhood. And we know that shit is trash.
Double Dutch. You right in, jumping in. Tag team, girl.
Trash.
Shit crazy.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. Why are women coming online talking about, oh, you need to grow up and wear makeup. If you don't wear makeup, you're childish. What does that even mean? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
What
if
the
you
hell
continue
does
to wear
that
your
mean?
natural hair out, that's not a birthday style. Natural hair is not a birthday style. You only wear your natural hair at home. What kind of bullshit are y'all talking about?
Wow.
Huh? Doesn't that sound bitchy and mean girly to y'all? I don't get it. What goes through y'all's mind when you're putting that shit on the internet? Y'all are shaming women for not having enough money to get themselves a BBL.
Wait, shaming women? How is shaming women when shaming ain't a thing? Shaming can't be done. No, y'all mean shaming can't be done to y'all when y'all don't want it to be, because the minute y'all get mad at a woman, the minute she fucks your man, the minute she talks about your fake ass hair, you gonna call her a bitch. Where's that bitch at? That's why I see all in the chat, like, where's that bitch? That bitch still bald headed? What's up with that bitch eyes? Do that bitch got a dead eye? Do the bitch got parents? Do the bitch got a home?
And they ain't
the
even in the
Chinese
right.
food?
They jump right in.
These
too.
bitches is ordering
you don't
Chinese
know nothing about
food.
nothing, and you jumping right in, right on the bandwagon.
These hypocritical
who they talking
fucking
about?
motherfuckers.
Damn, it's really childish. I'm just
childish. Fucking high school.
I be feeling like I'm like peeking in a substitute classroom, and this is what's going on. Like, what the fuck?
And then get mad because you don't want to be in that shit.
Holy shit.
We
Right,
would never.
I'm gonna get this pass and go to the bathroom.
Here's what y'all gonna do.
Come back.
Vote for us for king and queen of the fucking prom. Self in nonsense. Shrek and fucking donkey looking like Caillou and
Yeah,
shit.
he's trying to shame her. She's making this statement, and
All
in the
shame.
comments, they just
All
trying to shame her.
shame.
Who you talking? And you got the front of the lawn and fix your edges. And
I just watched a fucking podcast, and the woman is completely shaming. Oh, it's a bunch of fucking men that stay on here for 8 hours a day. Every answer she gave has shame inside of the shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable the way they try to use the tactics. And then on some, you can't use shame on people. Has shame ever existed? You don't remember sending girls away? She said they sent little May Rose away.
Oh.
Little May Rose went away.
You know the daddy that chocolate baby is? You do? What?
And these stupid bitches that say shit like, has shame ever existed? Have you ever shut the fuck up? Because all you do is infect people with the nonsense that you spew. Because again, I seen a nigga come over that spend nothing but time with y'all and get destroyed by a fucking logical thinker. And said, listen, man, go home, study more, write some shit, make it suspenseful, and come back when some dope shit hits you.
Don't sister me. Until then, stop clicking the motherfucking link.
Don't click the fucking link. And these is the motherfuckers that hang with y'all. And again, y'all want to try to tell me that birds of a feather don't flock together, but tell that shit to somebody who might believe it, because this is Ricky and Lucy of any wrongdoing. And again, they get these Stockholm syndrome ass men that jump right on board with them and be like, the men is the leaders and it's y'all fault if they do anything wrong. And that shit is just wrong. That shit is just wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Accountability, man. Individual.
So, let me reset the room.
Mm-hmm.
Let me reset the room.
Word.
How you doing over there? You all right, Mrs. Harris?
We'll check on the.
All right. I got a public service announcement. Don't worry about it. I got you. We just kicking it today. We are just kicking it today. How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. The missus went to use the bathroom. Let's go ahead and be fully transparent. Y'all know how those old lady bladders get. They got to use the bathroom every once in a while. And what we're going to do now is play a video and get into some current events. I want y'all to check out this tea.
Talking about rapper Saucy Santana and how he's in the hot seat for coming for a woman that was in her natural element. So Saucy Santana is in the hot seat because he came for a woman simply because she wasn't wearing mink lashes, she didn't have her makeup done to the nines, and she didn't have a BBL. I just want to remind you guys that Saucy Santana is a grown man. He is not a female, but he is a man that is a homosexual, and he has a BBL. He often likes to refer to some of his private areas to be feminine private areas. And he at times thinks he is one of the girls. But I do also want to add that he is very much aware that he is a man. Now that we have that clarification out of the way, I'm going to continue to keep the story going. So it appears that Saucy Santana was doing a social experiment type of a thing. In that social experiment, I'm assuming they tried to give him different people that he would either smash or pass. I'm assuming for laugh factor, they were giving Santana many different females just for fun and giggles. Santana was upset that they kept giving him girls to tell whether he would smash or pass them. And then, he immediately shunned this girl on. And of course, she kind of was just laughing about it and not really too upset or anything. But she just went ahead on about her business. As you could see, she wasn't too upset because at that moment, nothing was being said to her face. The minute she leaves the set, Santana's like, where's the N words at? He's like, you guys could have brought me some bad B words. Then he starts talking about she doesn't have no BBL. She don't got no mink lashes on. She don't have no makeup on. And he pretty much was saying like he needs him a bad B word if he was to get him a girl that has all of those things.
What y'all think? What y'all think?
In order for him to want to do anything with her. So then that's when this N word over here, he goes, oh, so the 304s gotta have BBLs and everything for them to be good for you. And then Santana's wide back ass says pretty much yes, that's what he likes. So here's my thoughts. Honestly, the girl that is here in this picture, she's actually super pretty. So this is her from the front, and you can see that she actually has a beautiful frame on her. Like, her body is in good condition. Her hair looks well put together. Her outfit is very, very cute as well. She also doesn't even look dirty. So I'm just really confused as to why she wouldn't be considered a bad B word because she doesn't have a BBL, mink lashes, and, all this other razzle-dazzle type BS. So Santana, on the other end, is built extremely bad. He is a grown man that wears makeup with a beard. His hairline is thinning. After just standing in one space and talking, he sounds as if he's out of breath sometimes. And everything that he thought the BBL was going to help him to prove, it actually made it worse. Any more work done and he would be probably something that looks like it comes from a zoo.
Damn. What do you guys think? Again, just a unique situation where Saucy Santana was doing, I guess, a rating of a young lady, and he wanted men. And he kind of berated the young lady because she wasn't aesthetically pleasing to him because she didn't have a BBL. She didn't have long weave. She didn't have long lashes. Kind of what the young lady was alluding to in that Mean Girl skit.
All right.
That, a natural woman is shamed a certain demeanor of woman is shamed. A certain disposition of woman is shamed. Not only by women, modern women, but also by the gay men. Y'all want to see it in real time?
Yeah.
Us out here.
And he found out you trying something.
I'm not trying nothing. He trying it. He trying it. He trying it. And he trying it. Hey! Bring some real niggas from back there. And then y'all even got no bad hoe. She ain't had no BBL. Her makeup wasn't done. Like, what are we doing?
So like the hoes need a BBL?
Yeah, like they ain't got no BBLs, no mink lashes, no lace wigs, no nothing. She just came out and said,
Today we're going to be talking about rapper Saucy Santana and how he's in the hot seat for coming for a woman that was in her natural element. So Saucy Santana is in the hot seat because he came for a woman simply because she wasn't wearing mink lashes, she didn't have her makeup done to the nines, and she
a man.
Thank you. Come on, Mrs. Harris.
So he not in the hot seat for saying he gonna rape a man, but he in the hot seat for talking shit about women.
Talk about it,
Fuck
Mrs.
him.
Harris.
This is the problem. Who listening to him? Y'all are influenced by him? Like for women to be influenced by this gay, fat, ugly man who had the nerve to go get a BBL.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
This is crazy.
This is gonna get interesting.
This is fucking insane. So it's people who admire this man. Yeah, that's criminal-like, threatening to rape.
He did do that to DJ
A
Academics, but there was no uproar.
No
outrage,
uproar at all.
No pushback. But
we care that this nigga is talking shit, and what's beauty to him is the lashes and y'all Freddy Krueger nails and shit. Like, it's an agenda, and y'all are following right along with it. Fucking idiots.
Let's keep going.
I'm gonna let anyone say that I get my femininity from a gay man. I am not getting my cues on how to be a woman from a man with a beard and lipstick and lashes. We know how to be feminine without y'all. We know how to deal with our baby daddies without y'all. We know how to do fashion without y'all. But we love y'all and y'all have great opinions and we like your feedback. I feel like it's a slap in the face because when these toxic Black men be coming for y'all, who is the one that's always with y'all? Us. So here you get on stage when you finally having your moment and you sit there and basically shit on us and say, you're our blueprint? No, my dog, my nigga, we your blueprint.
Oh.
You can say you remixed it, but you are not a better woman than a woman. You're not.
Toxic
nobody
men.
supports.
So men who don't agree with the homosexual agenda, the gay agenda, they're toxic. Because I know the difference between abusive men and women, but they throw this term around so simply. Because a lot of men don't agree with the fucking agenda. They're not gonna, just fall in line with the fucking delusion. They're not. Sorry.
It's a reason for
those
that.
are the toxicity.
Let's go. Let's go with
this
this right here, Mrs. Harris.
I never addressed him. I addressed Black women. Because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than a Black woman. The Black woman is the #1 cheerleader for gayism and gangsterism.
And that goes for everybody else that's doing it, okay? We don't need you. We want y'all. We love.
Don't that sound familiar? They don't need nobody.
Don't speak for all them bitches. We got to stop doing that. Because we all ain't on the same side. We are not on the same team. You can't love men 1 minute and hate them motherfuckers the next. We're not doing that. Respectfully.
They do that all the time.
So, we're not on the same team. It's not a thing. It's indecisive. We're not doing that. We should be fighting for the gay people. They fight for them fucking selves. They are fucking men. They're men. What they need us to fight for them for, huh? They can do their own fighting. That's the problem. We won't fight for our families or our fucking children, but we want to fight for gay men rights and shit. And they let them do their own fight. I don't think they need our help anymore, huh? Put your energy where it need to be. with your own family. Damn kids.
B9 said, I think yuck.
You know.
You don't need us. I've heard that a couple hundred times in my life. And again, you know, they know not only need men, they don't need the gay men either. They don't need anybody. When it comes time for them to paint their narrative, for them to change reality, they don't need anything, anybody.
Well, we think the gay men are on our side. Like you hear what she's saying? We fight for y'all.
And we know
when
why.
It's time to fight for us, no, they're not doing that.
I'm gonna say this. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let anyone say that I get my femininity from a gay man. I am not getting my cues on how to be a woman from a man with a beard and lipstick and lashes. We know how to be feminine without y'all. We know how to deal with our baby daddies without y'all. We know how to do fashion without y'all. But we love y'all and y'all have great opinions and we like your feedback. I feel like it's a slap in the face because when these toxic Black men be coming for y'all, who is the one that's always with y'all? Us. So here you get on stage when you finally having your moment and you sit there and basically shit on us and say, you're our blueprint? No, my dog, my nigga, we your blueprint.
Oh,
you can say you remixed it, but you are not a better woman than a woman. You're not. Santana, and that goes for everybody else that's doing it, okay? We don't need you. We want y'all. We love y'all. We provide a space for y'all that y'all can't get with them toxic Black men out there. So it was a slap in the face to hear this. I have fantastic makeup artists and glam that are women. Actually, they didn't do me today, obviously, but my best glam has been from Black women. And I'm making it a point in my productions to make sure Black women are getting hired and Black gay men. But I feel like they're getting pushed out of a space that they started. And we got to be careful about that, pitting the gay Black men against Black women, because we're all we got, y'all. We rock for y'all and you're supposed to rock for us. So Saucy, you wrong for this. You having a badass week. You came for Blue Ivy a long time ago. We get it. We've all said dumb shit in the past, but say sorry. And then on the heels of that, like Al said, you have this. Get the F out of here with that. Because you walking around half in, half out with your look, I don't see any of my friends copying that. If I get a beard or a mustache, that's coming off immediately. So don't tell me how to be a woman. You can't. But I also won't discount the value that gay men bring to glam.
Because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than a Black woman. The Black woman is the #1 cheerleader for gayism and gangsterism. She date them and she raise them.
I mean,
talk to me.
Truth sounds
what
like
you think when you hear
an
that?
attack. Sounds like an attack. And you ain't ready to hear that shit.
What y'all think when y'all hear that out there?
That's all I see. Especially here.
Mm-hmm.
They love their gay friends.
Did she just say Black women's?
Absolutely. She probably did.
I mean, I think it's, coincidental, to say the least, that you have, a Saucy Santana that's able to shame a woman, a natural woman in her natural state, looking for his validation, looking for his attention. He's the rater. I thought rating was misogynistic. Thought it was judgy. And
only toxic men did it. Yeah. No, so
again, I noticed that people say shame don't work and shame is unnecessary and shame isn't, but everybody else get to do it. A man that don't work 40 to 60 hours a week, that provides for his family, shame.
A man that prefers and can provide for his woman to be home and work or not, raise kids, he's also shamed. It's like, what the fuck? Y'all can't win. You cannot win. Single dad raising all his kids, shame. Shit is just y'all just can't win. You don't get the benefit of the doubt at all. And it's a sad day. Because you got new generations coming up, and y'all are all not built the same. Y'all are all not built the same, but they are not gonna believe that.
I'm glad you said that. What y'all think about this?
Good Lord.
Bitch to say it. There are two things that go through a man's mind every single day. What happened yesterday that he could have did better? And what happened today that could possibly affect tomorrow? Y'all gotta understand, a man is in a mental race with the world. And we all know that in races, the end goal is to reach the finish line the fastest, right? But what's the finish line of his life? If his life is a race, a constant battle, every single solitary day with life, the world, friends, family, job, shit, himself, his past, his childhood, his relationship, if every single aspect of his life is a battle and he's constantly in a race, wouldn't that mean his life is coming to an end? I mean, time is passing us all by at the same pace, so he only got energy to operate off of. So if you know that he defeating this world by himself, then you should know that he dying in the inside. It's simple.
Thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of men, they don't have that peace, that space to be vulnerable and express the weight of the world that's on their shoulders, but us women, we get to express it. We get to say, I'm tired, the kids, the work, the weather, the cold, any gripe. We've just been comfortable, and vulnerable to sit in, to dwell in, like amazing. And y'all shit is a little different, and men who do behave like that, that's a whole different world. That's a whole different world. Most men don't know that victim mentality, the whining or the making excuses. The majority of the men, I gotta pick my fucking drawers up, hold my balls, and get to stepping. I got to just get it done. Shit, I gotta get done. I can't explain to you how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna get it done. Like, it's unique, when they don't have that space, that peace, any type of serenity to, help them, motivate them, inspire them to keep pushing. Like it's amazing. And even the ones who do have it, like, it comes a point where they do get to rest, and their bodies can't. It's not something y'all are used to. I think y'all have been told that this is the work. The work it's gonna have to be done. It's a small percentage of men who get to sit around and do nothing.
Indeed.
Very small percentage. They may think it's
not very big.
And agreed, all men ain't going to dig up, wells and, work hard.
This is true. This is true.
But it's still a weight. And for black men, oh yeah. If you went to any type of school here, it's been indoctrinated in your mind that you're not good enough and you got to keep pushing and keep striving. And this world and this society tells you money is the epitome of your excellence and shit. So if you don't have that, then, probably feel less than, but hopefully y'all know that that's not true. But society and TV and, most women will tell you that if you ain't got no money, you ain't no man. That's fucked up. So that means if you can't bear no children, you ain't a woman.
Okay.
Like that's the same dumb shit,
I hear you. I hear you.
But here we are.
So let's go ahead and wrap this Saucy Santana trilogy up.
Cancel.
Santana said that the gays are taking over the world in the music industry
and the beauty industry,
and he got some backlash.
Okay, so the question at hand is: are gay men taking over the beauty industry? To me, I love gay men.
Me too.
I love gay men. So you heard it here first. I love gay men.
Why? Because they could be fine as hell and you ain't gotta fuck them. Or if you do get the urge and the opportunity arise, you can fuck them if you want to. Like, it's just it's the whole. I don't know. What do you mean?
Holy smokes!
That shit is amazing. Okay, all right, sisters.
They support the gays.
And I hate the gays, and but that shit just wow. Okay, all right.
What do you think? Do you think she has the ability to still not agree with what Saucy Santana has to say, but still have her stance on I love the gays. Is there room to exist in both worlds, actually, Mrs. Harris?
It's getting to a point. No.
Right.
No. Nah. Pick a side.
Because it started out right. It started out like she wanted to take a stand.
Because it was fight. Us women will fight for gay men, but are gay men in a fight for us women? Or is it just butch women? Or is it just dom women? Or is it just fucking lesbian women? I'm talking about all women.
Right.
Us natural women who want husbands and want to be home and nurture and educate our goddamn children.
Right.
Like, where's the parade for that? It's shamed.
It
you know?
is.
So those kind of motherfuckers, yeah, I don't care what gender you put yourself in, what sex you put yourself in, any of that shade is unacceptable for me. Fuck that. Because our society is supposed to thrive on family. Okay? Consists of mother, father, and children.
That's right.
And we're not there. And our children are growing up fucking confused as hell. You got this big, ugly motherfucker with a BBL with some goddamn shoes and makeup and shit. Like, your children are getting to see this shit.
For that, baby.
And you want to critique natural women and shade them for having a natural hair and not having no fucking glued down frontal and no fucking eyelash. Man. This is the gay agenda. And that part of it, I don't fucking like. And I don't agree with it. It's not okay.
Because nobody supports gangsters and gays more than a black woman.
And that's true. They love the
said that the gays are taking over the world in the music industry
and the beauty industry. And he got some backlash. Okay, so the question at hand is, are gay men taking over the beauty industry? To me, I love gay men.
Me too.
I love gay men. So you heard it here first. I love gay men.
I love gay men.
In the gay world and the gay community, they are very creative. They come up with a lot of hairstyles, a lot of makeup trends that we follow. That comes from gay men. Even contouring like we do, even highlighting like we do, that comes from gay men. The fashion, that comes from gay men. So I don't feel like they're just now taking over the beauty industry. They've been taking over the beauty industry, but they haven't been getting as much recognition as they should.
Well, there's your answer.
I mean, for all the love of the gay men, I mean, shit, yeah, she would definitely agree. So they're taking over the industry. They've been taking over the industry. I mean,
that's what she said.
They had to hide in seclusion at a time. So, you know, but I won't agree that all of the creativity came from fucking gay men. Nah, I'm not going to agree to that. Nah, they get a lot more promotion and praise and, you know, because it's just wild and crazy. Like, I see some of the shit. Hey, y'all, we ain't wearing that shit outside. They walk down the goddamn.
Actually.
Oh yeah, we do it. Us women. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be. You know, things wouldn't be the way things are to some degree, right? Piss a fit. We say we have a tantrum and say, yeah. This is what we want. This is what we want. Yeah. And this is where it leads.
Let's go one at a time. You go first.
Alright, so hey y'all, look at my wig.
Yo, we still gotta add the guys to be and stuff. Scoot over. Yo, my wig is eating. Period.
My
Girl,
wig
look at mine.
they got the attitude and everything. My wig is eaten. This is your daughter's. And it's not just throwing on grandma's old motherfucking wig. They are learning to not love themselves. I don't understand how psychologically I don't understand that or see that. Something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with my edges. Something wrong with my eyelashes. I'm not good enough. The color, the length, the texture, nothing's good enough. It's never going to be perfect. These are little girls. We were all little girls before. And that's what confuses me personally. Because all of us go through hormonal changes, puberty, and all this stuff, being the ugly duckling, having one titty bigger than the other. And then you got your friends, you got the bullies, you got the boys who don't like you. Like, and our little girls are coming up in this society where gay boys are more attractive than fucking girls. Like, what's going on? A lot of them are losing their hairlines because of the things that mothers are doing and not doing. You're not having that mommy-daughter time where you're nurturing the hair. This is something they have to see. You have to model this behavior in order for them to grow up and believe it, right? Because we know what society is telling them. It's not good enough. They're not cute enough. Their hair needs to, be down their butt. And y'all know what it is. Come on, that same idea is still there in our children. But now they can slap on these fucking wigs and throw some glue on, and us mothers think this is okay. What's really good? I know a lot of fathers don't like that shit, but they probably pussy and don't want to fucking say nothing. They allow you to do this shit to their goddamn daughters. Nigga, y'all better start standing up. Y'all better start saying something. God. Braids, yes, fine. That's something that we've always been doing. But all of this, putting these fucking frontal wigs and shit on these babies, something wrong with y'all. Something is drastically wrong. And we all need to get on the same page. When it comes to y'all, you grown ass bitches want to do that, do it, fine. But when you start putting it on the babies, I think it's child abuse. I think it's abuse. Jesus. Psychological abuse. Jesus. We already know colorism exists, right? So now we're going to throw on the wigs and the weaves and the BBLs. They watch their mothers go and get this shit done. They have to watch you heal. Your ass is up in the air for months or weeks or whatever the fuck y'all are doing. Jesus. But they watch y'all do it with their tax money.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. A lot of y'all went and got this shit done during the pandemic, taking girls' trips. Whole bunch of y'all asses up on the plane coming home.
Jesus Christ.
We even had a friend ask me to go with her. And it was my husband's friend. We ain't even cool like that. You gonna take this trip with me so I can go get this BBL? No, ma'am. What your family think about that? Who's taking you? I can't do that. I don't agree with it. Why would I take you, ma'am? No. It's amazing. But we so free. This shit is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Our babies, all them wigs belong to one parent.
Tell them, sis.
It's messed up. Man, hair can grow really long. Y'all see red lipstick vibes? My sister hair all the way down her fucking back. And she's a chocolate, probably 3C hair. You know what I mean? Take a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. But y'all not even willing to put in the work. And baby's hair can grow really, really long. Our daughter's got that 4C child dreadlock hair down their butts.
Jesus.
But y'all not willing to do the work. And they growing up thinking this shit is okay. And it's not. It's not. Some beautiful babies. They say they just playing. No, fuck that. They ain't just playing. They got names of who's
It's black. It looks like it's really on. So, yeah, hold on. Yeah, period. I'm Nicki Minaj. I'm High Five. I'm Lotto. Period.
Who? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't want to be Michelle Obama.
Receive shots fired at Press Squad 940.
I'm about to put some on too. I'm a Barbie girl in Barbie dream house. The way can be yelling, got me yelling out in the scream house. Yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't belling out. And I think Ferrari ain't belling out. I told Ken to bring Barbella now. How about we surprise Lay? It's Barbie girl and we still in doubt. Y'all like my wig? The boys are liars. The boys are liars. It doesn't see you. I need some of that. Yeah. Don't play on this because period. I need some of these.
And again, somebody would say, oh, y'all dragging. Oh, y'all are focusing on the. No, this behavior is dragging our people. This behavior is being emulated and picked up and recreated
and admired
by
the
young women. And this is that lukewarm, it depends population that we have. I can't tell nobody. Yeah, well, we can. We can. Y'all wildin'. This is not how our young girls are supposed to be portraying, depicting, working on their decorum, their personalities, this is what we got.
Yeah. I mean, that self-love, it has to be taught and it has to be seen. And, you know, our children just don't have it. Like, I don't know why people think that's what it is. It's built up. It's built up. And that's a false confidence, you know, like, oh my goodness.
They keep telling them it depends. Keep telling them it don't matter. When it matters, it matters. It matters.
The white. Now, this is where I'm going to start. Before I talk about the white, before we talk about
your disclaimers, she's white.
Where is he going?
I don't know what kind of disclaimer this was. Your disclaimers is crazy. Be careful.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. We got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real, put the camera on me. For real. We got to stop telling niggas what you do in your own personal time has nothing to do with me. It does, my nigga. If you call, come on, man. Yeah, it does matter.
It does matter. It does fucking matter. You can keep acting like it don't matter, but it matters. And we gonna say something over here.
Receive shots fired at First Squad 946.
7415, any responding south cars? You have shots fired. Utilize caution.
Utilize caution. We don't give a fuck how you feel about it, what you think about it, how many reactions you make to it. We laughing in the chat. We asking, are you still fat? We noticed that your vagina's floating all around the internet, and we could care less about that stinky, smelly, old wolf pussy you got. Trust me, I'm from New York City. I've turned down a lot better. So, you know, it matters, man.
And that's just what, ladies don't do that.
It fucking matters. They tell you it don't.
You don't be out here bragging on your vagina. You don't go brag about your crotch and just no. Those are not ladylike things.
When the shit
you want to learn some lady walks of life. Let's come on over to Red Lipstick Vibes.
I gotta go.
Where you can learn.
Remember, I talked about their playbook earlier, the playbook, Mammy, Pick Me playbook. They got more. They got more plays in the playbook too. Yep. Here, you want to hear some more?
Shit out the pocket.
They always got a man. I got me a man. I got a man. I'm going to see him. Just came from seeing. Just don't live around here. Remember back in the days?
Damn,
I had a girlfriend. She don't live around here.
Yeah.
And let me tell you again, another play. He is so good to me. He is so good to me.
Y'all.
So good that y'all ain't married. So good you ain't around him all the time. So good that y'all are not living in the same dwelling. He is so good to you that he ain't with you. Fuck out of here.
Just advice. If you're trying to be in a relationship with someone, you probably wouldn't want to be on this very long time.
Not as long.
Yeah, you might have to invest
But
some of that time.
it's so many. I got a man this week and no man next week. And again, for people who say a man ain't
Shout
that
out to you.
important, the first thing that's signaled out and specified is the man thereof.
Shade, right? Yeah. Just like the homosexual thing, when you guys behave in a certain way. Like, I thought it was okay, though.
Yee. When you holler at me, that mean I'm pulling up. But that depiction that those little girls are, I'm Nicki Minaj and I'm this one and that one. Do you see them, aspiring to be these young ladies that are not putting their best foot forward in regards to teaching them how to be productive adults?
Right. Absolutely. Yes. Right. I mean, I think the young girls are learning the wrong ideas of what a woman is and how a woman is to behave and how she is to present herself to the world. All covered up in wigs and makeup and lashes and nails, padded bras and fake butts. Like a lot of our young girls are growing up thinking that that's okay, that this is something to aspire to. Right. Let me go get this career and get this money. So if there's anything that I don't like about myself, I'm going to just go ahead and go have some surgeries. And on top of that, I'm going to travel the world.
Oh, that sounds so pleasant.
And do whatever I want.
That sounds fantastic.
Just me, and whatever I want in the world.
That sounded fantastic.
I'm all with giving our children all the options. But give them all the options.
Promote conscious parenting.
Promote the conscious parenting. Like, because there's so many paths our children can take, and we want them to attempt to take the best paths possible.
Yes.
They won't be simple. There's no simple or easy fucking path. And they really need to know the real deal. They need to know their options, especially when it comes to reproduction and life for real. There's so many things to real life and being a real woman and a real lady. It's a lot more than what society is presenting to us.
No doubt.
And these girls, and if that is what they're aspiring to be, is a Nicki Minaj and the other chick and the other chick.
Yeah,
it's not a good look. Not a good look at all.
Ski. Well, this was what we wanted to talk about tonight. We just wanted to kick it. Just wanted to go over a couple of dope videos and have some fun up here. Have a little bit of entertainment with education and back and forth. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. So let's go ahead and leave them with some positive information. And, we may cut up before we get out of here. But if anybody want to come up and share any thoughts about what we did tonight, any pushback, any smoke, now would be the time.
It's my song. Just kicking.
And let me go ahead and tell you to proceed with caution when you come and kick it.
Receive shots fired, request squad 946.
7415, any responding South Carzia, shots fired. Utilize caution.
Utilize caution. And let's go ahead and, like I said, Mrs. Harris, let's get some positive information, break the monotony, and always, try to balance it out a little bit. Let's do it.
About your house, right? You were at home and the neighbor called the police and they came, and that had to be a really difficult situation.
No, they didn't. I think the security
the security called the police.
Somehow the popo ended up at our house.
They thought you were on vacation.
Okay, and we were. My wife was out of town. The twins were 3 and they were asleep. Thank God. And
shout out to Courtney B. Vance. That is none other than the notorious Courtney B. Vance, Angela Bassett's husband.
Yeah.
He's not just Angela Bassett's husband. He is Corey B. Vance.
Right.
And, I wanted to point him out tonight because we were asked, what positive influences are there on TV, in the media? And it was Samuel Jackson, Denzel, his mother calls him.
Denzel.
And you could sprinkle in a little bit of LeBron James.
Okay.
But nobody brung up Courtney B. Vance.
Right. They don't.
I think he's an admirable brother.
Yes. I mean, their relationship is not in the limelight like everybody else. There's no drama, So, yeah, they kind of laying under the gun, but they have a awesome relationship.
Absolutely.
Support system. I mean, and on his own individually, he's a good guy.
And this is one night where the police showed up at his house. So let's go ahead and listen to what happened.
And I thought I heard, black person when they hear noise in the house, they go in the kitchen, get the biggest knife they can find, and we start walking through the house, and that's what I did. And the Holy Spirit said, "Put that knife down, and go to the back." But in order to go to the back, I had to go across a big old plate glass window. So I put the knife in the kitchen window across. Then I said, "You know what? I bet there's something on the porch." I went on the porch. I went to look on the porch, but on the outside the front door, there's this glass so you can look to see. I said, I bet somebody threw a script or something there for Angela. I said, let me look. Let me look on this side. Let me look on the other side. Then see, I said, I got to take the alarm off and open the door. 5 or 6 police officers were out there with guns, just screaming at the top. This is midnight, screaming at small little town that we live in. Come out here with your hands up. I said, I done seen enough Law and Order episodes and been in a couple.
Been in them, right?
And so shout out to Law and Order.
Shout
My
out.
God was definitely a part of that.
SPU.
Yeah, sorry. But you see what I put in the chat, Mrs. Harris? That Holy Spirit told him to put the knife down.
Right.
He opened the door. It's a bunch of cops. It was that divine intervention. What was that told him to put the knife down?
I mean, yes, to win. I would say intuition. Because coming to that door with the knife, that might have been a different situation. Right.
Angela Bassett, husband and all of that. But like he said, maybe somebody dropped a script or something down for her. Let me go see. And sure enough,
I came out and said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yeah. Quiet. I said, I live here. Oh, come on in. I said, oh, yes, ma'am. Okay. Get on your knees. Okay, get on me. Okay, we've been in the neighborhood for a year, maybe. Get on your knees. In front of it, there was a African American police officer to my left, and she recognized, oh Lord, no. She recognized who I was and was married to, and then she said, "Here's my badge number if you ever need anything."
Right.
And so eventually they found out. But I mean, I and come to find out there were 5 or 6 or 7 police officers in the back. So if I had gone across that plate glass window,
anything could have happened. In your own
no, they
home.
would have shot me.
a lot in that for me because he alluded to the female cop who noticed who he was, but I'm thinking about the ones who didn't.
Right.
And so many people that don't watch TV that, use plausible deniability. What happened? Wait, y'all are into it? Wait, what did I miss? Wait, who's Kim Kardashian? I never heard of, so sometimes that ignorance, that lack of pop culture, popular knowledge, popular consensus can lead you to do something to somebody like important.
Or the advocacy, the lack of advocacy, because she could have been a sucker. You got 6 other cops around for you to be the only one to say, hey, wait a minute.
Whoa, y'all don't know who that is?
Right. Or
It's
anything.
Angela Bassett
Right. To
husband.
just let it keep going. What if he got thrown on the ground and the person still didn't say nothing the whole time knowing they know
That's
this person?
Courtney B. Vance.
Right. So regardless of your status, how much money you got, how nice the community, as a black man, you're still susceptible to being shot in your own house.
Even when your wife is famous and you're internationally known and been on public television and have millions of dollars and live in a secluded area, and none of these things bulletproof us.
Right. Right.
So when I hear people, resort us to these incomes and resort us to what they depict to be perception, it's a little disingenuous and insensitive. Because we are a lot more than the circumstances that you depict in your mind.
Glass
Anything
window.
could have happened in your own
No, they
home.
would shot me. They would shot me.
Yeah.
And the twins were 3 in the bed. And and Angela's out of town. So, it doesn't matter. It does. No, money is not what this is about. This is just about, learning how, and it, it's good. I get it. Everybody don't know. I didn't know. But the main thing is that once you know, you got to do better.
That's that nigga wake up call. And when you knew better, you do better. It's real simple. And we all get the nigga wake up call. He didn't want to articulate it into those actual words, but that's what it was for him. This is what we talk about when we wave our flag for these little babies, when we wave our flag for people that look like us, man or woman. Because we have ancestors. Y'all know who Sojourner Truth is? Nat Turner, Stokely Carmichael, Bobby Hutton, Bobby Seale. Like, these people walked before us.
Names.
They walked before us. For us to turn our back on them is crazy.
And had a much rougher plight. Unimaginable.
To tell Betty Shabazz that black women are getting guns for black men and black men are thinking about putting hands on black women, telling that to Paul Robeson, he'd be like, what the fuck are y'all doing down here? So when I see people like Courtney B. Vance and Denzel and Judge Mathis and so many men that try to be better men every day, that try to walk in a positive light, it's inspiring and it's needed and necessary. So let's go ahead and take a look at this Courtney B. Vance biology and finish up.
It's about the spirit of it. I'm here to help. That's what I'm here for. That's what my wife showed me. When we first got married, I was like, men, she's supposed to take. How come she don't do for me? You supposed to do. That took me about as far because Angela Bassett, she's there's no way I'll ever make any more money than she. It's not about the money. It's about emotional. She counts on me to emotionally be there whenever. Courtney, I got claustrophobic. And you okay, baby? What did you do? Are you so that's what I got. I got, if I don't do for her, there's no way that she's going to turn around. It's not the other way around. You do for me, then I do. No, It don't work that way. What do you need? It's not
transactional. Right.
What do you need?
It's not transactional. This is something that, I allude to a lot. 2023 relationships are very transactional. Yeah. Everybody needs to get greater value than what they're giving up. They don't even want equal value. They want greater.
More. Give me.
They need to get over. I need to get over on you because I know that you're going to get over on me at some point. Yes. So let me beat you to it. This is the mentality. There's no Courtney B. Vances. There's no Angela Bassett's. So again, when we wave our flag, we're waving it for people that identify with relationship, that identify with love.
With those type of reciprocal relationships.
The last thing we trying to do is convince a hyena that she need to leave her pack. Stay over there. We do not want you to have a good man, a monogamous man, a devoted man loving up on you. We don't want that. And this is how selfish they are. They think everything's about them. We're not talking to you. If you don't have any morals, value, dignity, then shame won't apply to you. It won't even work for you. So why are you even here? So shout out to the young people. Shout out to the inspired people that want to love up on somebody, that want to coexist with another person, because that's where it's at. It's about family.
And the ones who know better and are willing to do better.
And sometimes it's 200% nothing. That's something else that I had to get over myself.
But that's emotional though.
It feels
you
good
start
to,
there.
to be
you
able
have to start there.
Right.
Allow somebody to help you too.
Ooh,
Like,
that's a whole nother transition.
Well, that is a whole other.
But my godly counselor at the time said, Courtney, that's who you married. Now what you gonna do? And then it's on me to but that's who. So what are you gonna do? That's your situation.
Right.
What are you gonna do about your situation? And that's life. What am I gonna do about where I am in life? Yeah. I know what my issues are. I know what I've come up against. I know what I just did, and I've just ran away. I messed up a wonderful relationship. Now, Courtney, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna keep doing it? Or are you going to prepare yourself for the next beautiful young lady that comes into your life? And I say, I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to be ready for this next one.
That's the lack of accountability. You know, people don't want to use that word anymore in this space because you guys are so subjective and plant these landmines that one step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. And it's horrible. Because it's Stockholm syndrome. Y'all are learning from the women that use these same tactics in life. This is why they're having such a hard time taking the cod liver oil that is. Be nice, bitch. Be a little more pleasurable, bitch.
Damn.
Be a little more agreeable. A little more natural. A little more yourself. Let your guard down a little bit.
A little more comfortable.
Relax. But this is the problem. All you hear is bitch, bitch, bitch. But Saucy Santana could say it.
That's right.
He could say he gonna rape a man. He could call you a bitch. He could say his hair is better than yours. His makeup better than yours. That's not a problem. Guess what y'all say? I love gay men. You love gay men? I love gay men. You love gay men? I love gay men. But Courtney was absolutely right. Relationships are not transactional. It's not about what you can get greater than the other person. It's about pouring in.
Many of y'all's are.
That's
now
a shame.
Today.
That's
but they
a
should not be.
goddamn shame.
Absolutely. When you get into a relationship with someone, I mean, in a conscious, and you guys consciously make this decision, it's now your turn to be a giver, not a taker. It ain't about what you can take. It should be about what you can learn. But you definitely have to be a giver in a relationship. When you start having children, now you got to give to everybody. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's not easy, but it's doable. But when we are raised to be so damn selfish and petty and competitive, but say we're not competing, it's unique. It's unique. But the kids are watching and they see it.
They are.
They see it.
Well, shout out to all of the great content creators. Y'all keep on creating, keep inspiring.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of titles this week that seemed to be very inspirational. I saw one, what would you do if you died? And what type of a legacy are you trying to leave? What type of a memory are you trying to leave? Shout out to all of the conversations that's being had around the space of people that's trying to push the conversations forward. And this was our conversation for tonight, man. We just wanted to kick it, just wanted to react to a few videos and take up a little bit of y'all time with me and the missus.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun chilling out with you. Absolutely. We got through our agenda. So let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun before we get out of here. Mrs. Harris, a little bit of fun before we get out of here?
A little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Shout
Let's
out to
go
my
ahead and
girl.
do it.
Singles Live.
Shout out to Kendra, man.
Shout out to Kendra G.
These shits are fucking priceless, man.
This young lady reminds me of quite a few people.
It's not the Godfather. It's not the Godfather.
God, you can't make this shit up.
But it's not a bad substitute. So you guys check out this young lady, y'all. Tell me what y'all think, man.
7. Do you really have 7 children? 5. Do you have any kids? 7. Do you really have 7 children? 5. I don't know why I keep saying 7. I'm sorry. 5. Why'd you go? Why'd you say 7? Because I've been having the number 7 in my head for a while. Don't worry about that. It's been in my head. I've been saying 7 all day. Hopefully.
Wait a minute. Promote conscious parenting, everybody. Promote
conscious thinking.
Conscious parenting.
Child.
Mrs. Harris said, promote conscious thinking. God damn. Shit.
Some of y'all just be saying shit. Just.
So do she have 7 kids or 5 kids? She got 5 kids, but
5.
7 keep running around in her head.
Right. Yeah. The number 7 just been in her head. So
okay.
It applies to everything.
Shout out to the check-in. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Kel. K-E-L.
Okay. What up, Kel?
Yes.
Okay.
Playtime featuring Gigs.
Man don't care. Okay. That's a song. We might have to check that out.
All right.
7 kids, 5 kids, 5 in the possible. I don't know. Let's see.
I'm gonna be lucky. So listen, you're not trolling and you're being honest, correct? You wanna see kids? Come here, everybody. Come here, y'all.
Everybody?
Oh my goodness.
Everybody?
Said 5. That's a lie.
What?
That's a basketball team. That's a start.
Everybody come in.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Come to the front. Come here. Everybody come here.
National screen, like.
Come to the front.
Everybody come here. Come here, y'all.
Why we gotta expose our children? They cannot consent to be on naked.
They mama gives them consent. By her being they mama.
No consent.
She gives the consent.
Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama. Not the mama.
You do that one more time and I'm going to throw you across the room.
Not the mama.
No, go to bed. You know you got school tomorrow. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Get out the refrigerator.
Call them out here.
Get out the refrigerator.
I like them.
No, for real, stop.
I'm trying to get some
No,
snacks.
I'm sorry, Kendra. I was trying to keep them in the back, but they be doing too much. Go in the back for real. You know it's school tomorrow. I'm on the phone.
They be doing too much.
For real.
They be doing too much.
They be doing too much. They kids.
What do that mean?
And it's some boys, man. They got a lot of testosterone. They need to jump around, bounce off the walls, and flip off the couch. Shit, like
wrestling.
And then you call them out there, get them riled up. Like that's the worst thing you could do. If it's time for bed, time for bed means time for bed. Do not ever rile up the kids. I don't care who come over.
Damn.
You know how some people do that at 7 o'clock, kids is in the bed. Somebody came over, you want them to say hi. Come on out. No. You're not doing that. So that's too much. Parents, stop doing that. Don't allow your kids to come up into a live screen with strangers looking at them, just cropping the kids' pictures and shit. Listen, okay? It's thousands and thousands of people watching.
Jesus.
Go to bed.
For the rest of their life.
I got 5 kids, but I've been thinking about the number 7, but I think I'm lucky. Okay.
See?
Oh my God.
She's been thinking about the number 7, so she must be lucky. Okay. If I'm looking at this as a man looking for somebody to date, I don't want to date a woman that has numbers running around in their head. And not only do those numbers run around in their head, those numbers can dictate this woman's day and her answers to questions, because this is how prevalent the numbers are. I don't want to date someone like that. Would you date yourself? Holy smokes.
No, not her.
Okay, Sarah, thank you for getting your kids to prove it. So how old are your 5 children? Okay. 11. I got 2 7 years old.
What was that sound? What was that
smacking
fucking sound?
What you want, huh? Food. She filling your head with he said, she said.
Got that smacking down.
What was that sound? Holy smokes. That track I said, play it. UK rap. Play it. See what you think. It's good. I reckon you'll like it. Okay. We'll check it out.
Yes.
There's no cursing in it either. Okay.
We appreciate you.
And it might be some lyrics in there. If it ain't no cursing, if they ain't got a curse, they might be able to use some lyrics to deliver some messages. So let's play Playtime featuring Gigs. I never heard of it. I'm curious though.
A little curious.
I'm curious.
Going down the rabbit.
Playtime featuring Gigs. Okay, homie. How y'all doing out there in the chat? Let's see.
It's spelled just like that. Oh.
Let's see.
Gotta have a smash it, trash it. The radio. For that one.
All right, let's see what we could do with this. Gigs. Playtime.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Okay. Got a little jam to it. Got a little bop
Ready to
to it.
boga.
Got a little bop to it. Yeah, we might check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. Appreciate it. Drives me crazy with that damn smacking, right? Was that's what I heard. What the hell? Girl, that is not ladylike.
I got 5 kids, but I've been thinking about the number 7, but I think I'm lucky. Okay, Sarah, thank you for getting your kids to prove it. So how old are your 5 children? Okay.
Where'd she go? She look, even Kendra said, not doing that. Let's bring her back. See what she talking about with these 5 little ones, man.
Wow.
Before we get out of here.
7. Do you really have 7? No, for real, stop it. No, because I'm sorry, Kendra. I was trying to keep them in the back, but they be doing too much. Go in the back for real. You know school tomorrow. I'm on the phone. I'm on the phone for real. Go to the back. I got 5 kids, but I've been thinking about the number 7, but I think I'm lucky. Okay, Sarah, thank you for getting your kids to prove it. So how old are your 5 children? Okay. 11. I got 2 7 years old and 2 3-year-olds. They twins. Wait, so I'm not 11? A hoe. I got pregnant 3 times. How many men? What? How many men? How many you think? Don't try.
How many of y'all think?
The guessing game.
How many of y'all think
the
guessing
You know who
game?
show she on?
How many men?
Ass games.
How many you think? Don't try to gag me either.
Don't try to gag me.
Excuse me, because you're saying.
Don't try to gag her either.
She said, "Don't try to gag me."
That's
what the fuck does that mean?
I
know what gag mean. Did she choke her?
Oh, well, you know, if that's what she likes, I mean,
them kids got to learn from her smacking ass.
Well, shit.
A long time to answer. Okay, I'm gonna assume.
I don't think this says a lot about them. This says a lot about them.
They all have their own fathers. Yeah. So why you not?
Wow. She said guess. Kendra said, well, since you want to play this game, I'm going to guess 3. I'm going to guess that they all have their own dad.
And damn, she was right.
Lucky. Okay, Sarah, thank you for getting your kids to prove it. So how old are your 5 children? Okay. 11. I got 2 7 years old
and 2 3-year-olds. They twins.
Wait, you
So
have
I'm not
11?
a hoe. I got pregnant 3 times.
How many
Don't
men?
judge me. What?
How many men?
How many you think? Don't try to gag me either.
Well, because you're taking a long time to answer.
Okay, I got
I'm gonna assume
3.
I'm gonna assume 3. Yeah, they all have their own fathers.
Yeah.
So why you not with the twins, the 3-year-old twins?
But I was up here and he hurt my feelings. And if I had the house in Atlanta, he kicked me out. So now I'm here in the projects, but I'm happy. He kicked me out, so I'm single now. Remember
How long
me?
you been single for?
About 3 weeks. He kicked me out as soon as he saw the video.
3 weeks.
And she's looking for a man with
3 weeks.
5 children. And this is her priorities. Again, you know, you could say I'm mean all you want. I could care less. She's mean. She's mean to those 5 little boys that she should be concentrating on.
Damn. They all boys. Goodness gracious. Lord have mercy.
And I could care less how someone feels about that.
All right.
Promote conscious parenting.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And if you just got kicked out 3 weeks ago
with your babies,
with your children, I think it's time to do a little bit more focusing on priorities, on the children, on bettering your situation and their future.
Right.
This is when, you know, I start getting in my bag, because they say shame don't work when you pull this up and you play it and you pause it and you know, give a certain inference on what happened and what you see. Now you dragging. But when it's men up there, when it's anybody else up there, it's fine. If that was a woman that slept with your man, she'd be all kind of B's and H's and fat, and her hair and all the things that you notice about her would come out.
Right. 5 kids, man. 11 and under, they need your attention. So adding another person that you're going to have to give attention to that's not their fucking father is going to be a bit much for you to handle, obviously. The common denominator is you. 3 fucking men, 3 sets of children. That's a lot. That's a lot. And they come up here and play like this is okay. It's not. It's not funny. It's not okay. And it should be an example for other women. Can't be this frivolous with your fucking vagina and your reproductive system and be out here searching for another man to step in and take care of you and them and think that that's going to happen. Like they're not just looking to screw you and give you another baby. Got to be conscious of that.
Shout out to my sister Carmo in the check-in. Hope you're doing well, sis. We got a public service announcement for this young lady that's right here talking to Kendra right now. We got a public service announcement for you, young lady.
But I'm talking to all black women. Stop making love to coons. Stop giving your womb to coons. I'm going to say it again.
Look, you called me before and you wasn't single?
Nope. I got all my boxes.
Oh, Fear, I remember you. Wait, are you married?
I used to be before he found out about the video of me wanting another man. So he put me out. I just came back to the projects.
Sierra Atlanta, 34. She has 5 kids, a set of twins that are 3, a set of twins that are 7, and an 11-year-old, all by different men. The 3-year-old twins, you currently live with them?
Live in a house.
Wait 7 seconds.
I live in a house. We live in a house.
Sierra, I have a very serious question. What kind of man you think is going to date you that knows that you still live with your baby daddy, who you have 3-year-old twins by? Wait 7 seconds.
Can I be honest? Niggas do it all the time. What's the difference with me? They do it all the time.
What about the men's? They do it all the time. What about the men's?
And that makes it okay. It's to get back to tit for tat. But what kind of situation is that leaving you in? 3 children, No,
3
5
sets
children.
of children. That's correct. 3 sets.
5 children with 3 different men. There's more consequences for us.
And
More
has a husband,
repercussions.
lives in a house with a husband, and on Kendra looking for a man.
I said she got kicked out because
he got her caught. She caught her looking for a man.
I swear to God. I bet you a good 50% of your women that slept with men in cars because they nigga live with a chick. You know, if my husband today say he
wait, ladies. Wow, she said it. Those statistics are real. Damn, y'all bitches got some low fucking standards. Know the nigga got a lady and you gonna screw him in the car just cause. Is that not competition? Huh? Tit for tat, just spiteful and wait a minute. Oh, it was done to her, so I'm gonna do it to another female so she knows how it feels. I mean,
please.
Damn.
You'd be surprised again that reality switch, because I remember a time we was getting attacked, and I'm married to you, and then I see fast forward manipulating a married man out of money, and it's like, well, he know what he was doing, and he a grown man, and they marriage is they marriage, and it's just the narrative that fits them. They use. And it's deplorable.
Oh, disgraceful.
And when they friend get caught with their pants down, fucking on some cantankerous chick, it's like, well, he a grown man, and if he want to, do what he do, that's what he do. And unbelievable.
No shame.
Fickle.
I walk around with no shame.
Fickle, no shame.
Goodness gracious. But yeah, them ladies low standards, man. There's a lot of
No
women out there. Bet you 50% of your viewers,
Christ.
these ladies, they sleeping, they fuck them in the car because they got
Christ.
Girls.
And shame. She's shaming other women immediately. So that makes it right for me. Let me shame other women.
She was praising them. I don't know. She's like, I don't shame me because we all out here doing it. Goddamn, this is a thing now. Well, okay, shit. If you ain't hoeing, you anti-hoe. Fuck that. She telling on all y'all.
So this is what y'all be doing on me and my partners did. We came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't gotta hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you're not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti, and you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above.
But I'm talking to all black women. Stop making love to coons. Stop giving your womb to coons. I'm going to say it again. Stop giving your womb to the coons, because when you give your womb to the coons, you have a coon womb. And when you have a coon womb, black woman, you can only give birth to baby coons. So stop giving your womb to the coons. I mean it, sisters. If y'all stop making love to brothers who ain't building for the community, if y'all stop making love to brothers who ain't working for the community, if y'all stop giving out your French vanilla cookies and your banana cookies and your lemon cookies and your butter pecan cookies and your butter almond cookies and your caramel cookies and your sweet brown sugar cookies and your chocolate fudge cookies. If you stop giving out your cookies to the brothers before they do the work, sisters, we can get some work done. So black women.
He said y'all giving out too much cookies. The niggas can't get no work done.
Them banana
just
cookies,
giving them out.
Boy, no. Don't
it all.
Them
Y'all
chocolate
flying out
cookies,
and doing all that.
Don't give them out.
Niggas don't deserve the cookies. They can't. They got to put in the work. Goddamn.
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
Damn. Whew.
And don't ask me if he took the cookies, because you know what I'm gonna say.
I told you. I knew your dad for a long time. He did that shit. He guilty as fuck.
That's me. I'm telling you. Do not ask me.
Oh man. Damn. Poor babies, man.
Right. Wait 7 seconds.
Can I be honest? Niggas do it all the time. What's the difference with me? They do it all the time. I swear to God. I bet you a good 50% of your women that slept with men in cars because they nigga live with a chick. You know, if my husband today say he find another girl.
Your husband?
I live with him, but we not together. You know, people live together.
Whoa, pause. I thought he was just your child's father. You're literally married?
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't remember you, but now I do remember you. But okay, are you the one that said you live with your child's father?
When I was in Atlanta, remember?
But you also told me that you was married, so you got divorced in 3 weeks?
No, Miss Sis, his mother, they Africans, and they was mad. They was like, you should never marry that American girl. She was ghetto. And I was like, who are they? Because I came with my kids. I say, kid, my kids, who are you to tell a nigga who he should be with? So he sided with them. So here I am. I'm in the projects, but I'm good. I got my food stamps, my welfare, my SSD. Look, I'm good. I don't need no.
Shut the fuck up. Shut all the way the fuck up until you reach the top of Shut Fuck Mountain, where there are no more fuck ups to shut.
Who he should be with. So he sided with them. So here I am. I'm in the projects, but I'm good. I got my food stamps, my welfare, my SSD. Look, I'm good. I don't need no nigga for real, but I just want one. I want a man that has no kids. He can't have no kids.
Okay,
He got
here. But you just told me you have 5 kids and now you don't want a man with no kids?
Why would I already have my own baggage? So because
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Creep on in,
Jesus Christ.
She dead serious too.
She got 5.
Okay,
he got
here. But you just told me you have 5 kids and now you don't want a man with no kids?
Why would I already have my own baggage? So because I have kids. I gotta want him because I got kids.
So you want a man to accept you and your 5 kids and
it
he
can't
hasn't?
happen.
So basically you wouldn't date yourself?
No.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Mrs. Harris.
She speaks for herself.
Godfather.
God, you can't make this shit up.
Jesus Christ.
Whew. The sad part is that she is serious and proud of her living conditions. I want my tax money back.
Yes, indeed. Talk about it, Karma. You goddamn right.
Receive shots fired at Press Squad 946.
7415, any responding South Carzia, shots fired. Utilize caution.
Sarah chimed in. What she say? Girl, you done lost
your
your
rabbit
rabbit
ass mind. Down the rabbit hole. Got to be out here.
I want a real dude that's gonna ride with me and my kids. That let me tell you, half of the people up here ain't got no father. Don't even know them.
Can I get shame on that one? Can I get shame on that one?
Yeah.
I can get that one.
Shame.
That one. Shame on you.
She throwing mad shame.
They do that. I'm telling you.
Shame on you. Most of y'all ain't got no daddies.
They do that
daddies.
shit.
So it's okay for my kids and I had no daddies, right?
And the ones with the
y'all ain't got
daddies
no
are even
daddies.
more disrespectful because they be saying shit like, my daddy would never do that to me. I could call my daddy right now, make him jump through my fingers.
So
and
shit, he should have taught you to get you a good ass
talking
man. You
shit
don't have to
about
brag
men.
about your daddy. You be bragging about your husband. That's how that's supposed to work. I had a shitty ass fucking father, absent than a motherfucker, but he gave me some great blueprints of what not to pick.
Bing bang.
So I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and don't fucking do it. Fuck out of here. Nah, I don't need that. Somebody ain't coming for me, being attentive to me.
Why the fuck you lying?
No. So if you've had them kind of daddies, you should know the quality of man to choose. If you ain't got that, then, shame on you. Fuck that. You knew better.
Damn.
God damn.
Receive shots fired at Front Squad 946.
7415, any responding South Garcia, shots fired.
Good daddies.
Utilize caution.
Women who have good daddies, right, should choose men similar to their daddies. That's how that usually works, right?
They
That's
be
what
on
they
here
say.
spewing the most
You either
hatred.
choose the man you aspired him to be, which he wasn't. You choose the man that's similar to him, which he was a great man, or you choose one total opposite, which piece of shit.
Or just sit online with your friend all day and talk about all men. And you had a good daddy and probably got a son, or she got a son. Somebody got a son and talking crazy.
Yeah, that was mad.
Somebody pointed out that Princella is messing with some girl in this internet space, and the girl has a son. So how does that work? When this lady's ideology is men are incapable of love, but you dating a woman that got a son, is he incapable of love as well?
Absolutely.
Do you bring him up in that fashion? Do you tell him that? An 8-year-old boy, you incapable of love, right?
Stay teaching him to absolutely
Unbelievable.
coddle and pander to women, girls. I never agreed with that shit.
So
Tell your sons don't hit women. You better tell your daughters don't hit no fucking boy. How about that?
Shit.
Play that shit. I mean, play that. And I'm the baby. You said you put your hands on them, you gonna get back whatever the fuck you deserve.
Why so serious?
Shit. But it made me tough. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, he playing that. You think you bad? You think you a boy? You want to be tough? You want to puff up to them? All right.
So basically, you wouldn't date yourself?
No. I want a real dude that's gonna ride with me and my kids. That, let me tell you, half of the people up here ain't got no father. Don't even know them. So at the end of the day, this might not be no different for him. Most niggas don't got no father.
Most niggas.
Wait, how we get in? God.
I mean, you a part of the problem.
7415, any responding South Garcia, shots fired. Utilize caution.
I thought she was talking to the part of the problem. If you got 5 sons, you got 5 sons with no fucking father, 3 different motherfuckers.
Holy shit.
So I mean, God damn.
Hey, little kids, don't follow these dope ass.
Please don't.
Jesus Christ.
Shit is crazy.
I gotta want him because I got kids.
So you want a man to accept you and your 5 kids, and
It
he
can't
has
happen.
So basically, you wouldn't date yourself?
No. I want a real dude that's gonna ride with me and my kids. That, let me tell you, half of the people up here ain't got no father. Don't even know them. So at the end of the day, this might not be no different for him. Most niggas don't got no father.
God.
And does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Come on, I got 5 kids. He at least got to make at least like 200.
200?
Do you want this to be a legitimate 200, or could it be street money?
Don't like spell.
It depends. It depends on his. It depends.
And I hate this nigga mentality that we can't teach our children to articulate words. 100. They're never going to be able to spell the shit if you pronounce it 100. 100. 200.
Or could it be street money?
It depends. It depends on his. It depends. It just depends. Like, I'm not listening. Long as he ain't got nobody looking for him and it ain't gonna put me in danger, I don't care what he do.
Okay. You guys go and check that full video out. Entertaining, to say the least. Kendra G has some live ones on there. I cannot tell a lie.
Can't make this shit up. You cannot.
Y'all, this was an amazing show. Good night, y'all. By the way, this chicken head is delusional. Love y'all. Yes,
Mercy.
indeed, Sarah. It was a pleasure
Appreciate
having
you.
you. We about
Always.
to roll out too, man.
Yes.
This was fun.
It was.
We got through everything, Mrs. Harris. This was a pleasure. Any final words before we get out of here?
Man, don't follow these dopes.
I hear you,
I had
man.
a good time, man. This was fun. Y'all had me laughing and crying.
Me too, man.
So those, conversations are impactful,
Yeah,
to say the least.
just a little bit of fun.
Yeah,
Just a
step
little
out
bit
of
of
the
fun.
bullshit
Indeed.
sometimes, and
Indeed. But we here for
We'll
it,
learn a
man.
little
We
bit.
here for a good conversation as well. We'll be back this weekend with something dope
Yes,
for you guys. So, have an amazing week. Put your best foot forward. Stay away from the dope.
Hey, little kids, don't follow these dope ass.
Be good to somebody other than yourself, because that's when real character shines through. And you know how we get down over here, man. Let's leave y'all with some goodness, man. Y'all have an amazing week.
yes.
We see y'all on the flip side.
Be kind to somebody besides yourself.
You heard her.
Yeah.
Peace to the gods and the earths.
Peace.
Pause, may life be like Italian bread, long with a lot of dough in the middle. May all the ups and downs be in between the sheets, and may we all avoid these motherfucking skeezers, dick teasers, and weirdos.